Okay, I think we are live. He who rages first. Hi, Hansa. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Fubar. Let's just, while people join, we'll make the teams. This is Team West. Chrissy Boo East. Oop. Make sure we covered up the timestamps. Okay. How is everyone doing tonight? Oh, again, need to lower the volume. Yeah, why don't we just dive right in? There's a lot of Rage Forest happening these days. So why not watch some big names? In the top left, spawning as the Malay, Jordan in purple. Benzai 10 as the Persians and teal in green. We've got Locust as the Hindustanis and Dratek as the orange Slavs. Opposing them, Krisibu as the yellow Poles. Kylar as the gray Mongols. Shulk as the Turks in blue. And last but not least, Tato. Hopefully doing some fun Tato things in red as the Chinese. Let's take a look at the map. Already, there's some scrambling activity. A nice little nook here, by the way, with gold and 3 boars. But a scramble by Jordan to wall off against Tato. That'll be a fun matchup here. We've got the Malay against the Chinese. Some potential shenanigans possible. And then we move to the south, where there's really only 2 places that Team West can attempt. The first wall off is here to the corridor in the center of the map. And then there's a bit of a further down corridor, which Yellow has already laid claim to. Dratek making no attempt. 0 attempt to try to get that wall off. Where is he going instead? Okay, Jack and Lumber. Krisibu using this opportunity, the quiet, realizing that there are no orange villagers here, to wall off as far as possible. And if you're joining, let me know if the sound is good. As always, I think I have it pretty much optimized at this point. Green has to run back in unless... oh yeah, never mind. He is in. Lots and lots of scout. Oh, no. Snow Leopard coming in. 3-on-1. Not a fair fight. Oh, poor Snow Leopard. Poor Snow Leopard. To the north, Tato not really doing... not really being that active. It looks like Team West got the wall-offs first, except for the south, right? Green and yellow here, but they've left big chunks of map here. Let's look at this entire area that Team West has ceded control of to Team East. This is a very big staging ground for armies. This is a very big space, whereas take a look at Team West. Where do you put armies? You can sneak them into here, into the north, but the wall-off is so close to his base. The Green has no room to place any kind of army or structures here. Very constricted if he uses. I don't even know if he can put it here. He can fit, I guess a siege workshop can fit into here, a barracks or so in here. And even purple. This is not a lot of room to have, you know, enough infrastructure to pump out huge amounts of army. As opposed to, take a look at red, how much space they've given him. Yellow has this entire expanse that he can expand into. Green has managed to sneak in a villager. Snow Leopard's growling left, right, and center. How many lakes on the map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 apiece. I guess purple can incorporate ships into his defense if he wants to. Everyone already taking the lakes. Teal, green, and purple. This lake unclaimed, but blue heading there. Oh no, it's very sour. But with Loom, not a big deal at all. Gray has taken this one. Who will take this northern tear-shaped lake? Will it be Tato, who now looks like he's finally moving out on the map? Has he even seen this purple wall off? Of course he has. Lots of boars that they've ceded control over to. So I'm not too I'm not too supportive, let's put it like that, of Team West's strategy here. Again, look at they've been conscripted into this. Take a look at the mini map. Literally into one thin corridor. This is not a lot of room if you're hoping to have a long, protracted game where you pump out units. I mean, you are going to get rid of a lot of this forest, or some of this forest. You're not going to get rid of all of it. But so much more room here for Team East. I mean, Blue's constricted, but has this entire area to expand into. Yellow as well. Again, Borpul coming in, but a Snow Leopard trying to catch up. We'll follow along the journey of Chrissyboo's villager. First, Beastmaster, though looks like Purple doing the same thing here to the north. Jordan grabbing himself some boars. Anyone else? Anyone else? Any other takers? Oh, it looks like Chrissyboo lost control of the two boars. Good use of the scout, though, to mess up their pathing so that they slow down. They do walk faster than villagers, so if a villager's not careful, he is going to lose track of them. Decides to go for only one. Oh, all this extra work that the scout put in. Absolute nullified. Looks like Jordan, though, did manage to get all three of the boars. Yeah, there they are, all three of them. Who is this? Look at Tato sneaking in through the palisade. What the hell is this? What fresh hell is Tato up to? Always something interesting out of him. That's incredible. Look at him trying to block out his opponent from being able to repair that palisades. That's an absolute brilliant move. And the doesn't look like it actually went all the way to the edge of the forest, though. No, it did. There is a tree behind this tree. Sometimes it's so hard to see the snowy pine. Wow. Although, to what end? No end at all, because he didn't really do much here. And his opponent immediately walled using houses behind us. But what is going on in the corners of these palisades? Looks like there's a Borpul down to the south as well. Beastmaster mode for Dratek, who finally has decided, you know what, I might as well wall off the part of my base. I don't want Yellow showing up and causing some kind of ruckus here. Crazy moves here by Tato, but ultimately nullified by the quicker moving Jordan, it looks like. Tower repaired. How many villagers in here? 5 on 5. This is a lot of wasted idle time. And now 5 more being pulled. Where are you going? And he's got the stone for another tower within the radius of this one. So it's going to be a nice 2v1. I mean, if you're going to build it here, might as well build it here so that you can get those purple lumberjacks. And now Purple, though, our Malay, deciding to make an issue of it. Looks like Yellow's being orange after placing all his palisades. Deletes them all. And rebuilds a tower here, trying to bust his way into Yellow's base, but busts his way in with what? He's got 70 stone. He's got no army, except for his scout, which is somewhere out on the map. 2v1, the numbers do not work in Jordan's favor here, although does it look like this can actually get the tower? Oh my god, look at this. Look how close. Does the post count? Oh my god, does that count as being able to reach the tower? We will find out. Civilians conscripted into the Chinese and Malay armies, ready to duel it out. Doesn't look like it actually reaches the tower. I mean, it does now, but that's a vine. I don't know if that counts. Everyone is in feudal. First to reach castle will be Gray. Nice and comfortable in the pocket here. Yellow pinging, saying, guys, we've got Hindustani scout cav. Oh, where the hell did these guys come from? They came from here. Green managed to sneak in a villager here. Where is that villager? There's a spearman over here protecting the flank. Gray pinging over here saying, guys, I know where they're coming from. It's here. What they don't see is the barracks. One villager. This is the guy. This is the guy who managed to sneak in and cause so much ruckus. One unit, and one unit alone, causing so much problems. Only one kill on these guys. Scout cavalry, incredibly weak. Now it looks like 3 members of Team East are going up. Only 1 member, Benzai, going up. for his team. I mean, I know Jordan's not going up because he's investing all his resources here trying to keep this... Oh my god. Trying to keep this aggression from... Can you look at the micro needed here from Tato. Build. Dodge. Build. Oh, not paying attention there. Okay, he's looking somewhere else. Build. Dodge. Build. Dodge. Build. Oh, he does get the villager. Oh, but not before taking a little bit. Oh my god, how close was that? 5 HP on this galley. How ridiculously close was that? How many kills on these scouts? Only got an extra one. I wonder what that was. Probably a villager. No way it's a fishing ship. Okay, so Dratek is pushed out. Gathering the stone. Not a bad idea to take the contested stone versus your safer stone. I mean, if you can, you have an opportunity. Always take the contested resources first. If it's not, and it's also not that far from his town center, so he can rally his units there, his villagers. 2 Chinese towers shelling away at, what, houses? Okay. And take a look, 3 players on Team West already, or rather Team East already in Castle. Spearman still hanging out. Blue pinging over here saying, hey, open up. And that's exactly what Tato does. Shulk heading over. He is in castle age. Oh, what the hell was that? Okay, builds a castle, decides to relocate it, then builds it literally 1 tile away. Right into this mangonel. So we'll keep an eye on Shulk and his construction project up here. For now, it looks like Dratek is not really doing much here. Oh, this annoying snow leopards all over the map. Green's spearman still here, but it looks like this stable is finally going to get nullified by the 2 weakest units out on the field. How many kills on green? 4. Okay, managed to get 2 more kills. Although based on the HP, it looks like they were either villagers in their town center or some kind of weaker scout units as well. Castle goes up. Castle immediately comes under attack, but under attack from 2 towers is not exactly the crazy attack. Does get fletching, so now he's able to reach both of these guys. And now Turk producing Janissaries. Who is left in feudal, by the way? Locus, who invested a huge amount of food into his 4 scouts. Does eventually lose a villager. I mean, he knew he was going to lose that villager. Yeah, he invested a lot of food in his scouts, so no surprise that even with all these fishing ships, he's not up to castle just yet. Although 40 seconds away, or rather, it's not surprising that he's last up to castle. Tato. Okay, create a little enclave for himself here with this marketplace. A little paranoid. Not exactly any aggression here, although I don't know if Green Scouts made it all the way here. Actually, let's see. Let's see how far Green made it. We'll take a look at Team West's vision. It looks like they did make it up north. Okay, so Tato not that paranoid after all. Must have seen the scouts, must have known. Have they seen the barracks yet? They have not seen the barracks. If only the scout was on the left. He would have the vision probably to see the barracks. Tato now last to click up to castle just now, 2.5 minutes away. He is. Anyone banking resources for Imperial? Looks like Green is. Okay, sorry, Hindustani last to castle, first to imp, it looks like. Shulk, for his part, banking resources, but producing Janissaries as well. How many villagers on gold? 5 villagers on gold. Remember, 5 villagers on gold for Turks is like having 6 generic villagers, given their 20% faster collection rate. Bit of a stalemate here. Tato not leaving this place, not abandoning it. Did lose his attempted dock here, though. So slow to get rid of the HP. Dratek pushing in. Krisibu does not want to engage with him. He wants help. Kylar, what are you doing to support your teammate? You are building 2 camel riders. And that's basically it. Okay, I mean, our Mongols needs a bit of time to get his economy up. Tato pinging says he wants a market in this location. With his one militia still in the castle. Oh man, do you guys remember the before the latest patch, or maybe the penultimate patch, when you would put units in your teammate's castle and then you couldn't get them out? My goodness, how annoying was that? That was very frustrating to play against. And let's see if my predictions here, although it wasn't really a prediction, it was just a point of, again, look at all of this land that Team West ceded control over. Look at this entire piece of land with gold, with stone, with boars, with just space for them to expand into. And then take a look at Orange. He's got this nook. That does not compare to this. So we'll see if Team West gets punished here for being a little perhaps too conservative with their wall offs. Villager does die trying to wall this off. What the hell got him? Looks like this castle. Maybe a Janissary? No, 0 kills on him. 0 kills on this. 0. What the hell got this villager? What kind of phantom menace managed to get that villager and kill it? Uh-oh. Tato has to be careful. But so does this Mangonel with 2 HP. Oh, not quick enough. Jordan, I guess he was never going to repair that, the Mangonel. He was just going to shore up the wall off. Very defensive castle for our Mongol. But Dratek's aggression has stopped. We're in the 26-minute mark of the game. In the next 4 or 5 minutes, we're going to see a huge explosion in buildings and infrastructure. And then probably at the 30-minute mark, we're going to see some big old battles. At least I'm hoping. I'm hoping so. Hi, your mom. Hi, SF. Hi, Mumblebee. Sorry, guys. I think my frat. Oh my God. Sometimes the brain. I was gonna say my chat froze, and then my brain combined it into frat instead of chat froze. My goodness. My chat froze for a second there, so I apologize. I didn't see your messages until now. But welcome, welcome, welcome. We have ourselves a good old match. By the way, Jerry has returned to the game known as Age of Empires. 5 hours ago, did play a game with the Viper. We are going to end the night on that game. Should be nice and exciting. And see, look at this. A small piece of land. And I want to see this entire area just full of military buildings. Full work. Anything in the radius, 8% extra food. Oh no, Malay castle down. Chinese castle being repaired by Tato. What a good teammate here. I don't know why my screen went into here. Where the hell are the... there it is. 230 gold for stone for Tato. And that ballsy gate that he built right in the beginning of the game is gone. 8 range on these Janissaries mean these villagers are not going to complete this wall off. Oh man, run, run, run. Even if you complete it, how many bombard cannons are there here? How many trebuchets? What the hell is the point? Go and build buildings. Jordan's wood count will allow him to build 2 structures, and here we go. Now they're expanding into this area. And look how constricted this is. You can fit, what, 4 stables? 7 stables? And that's it? I don't know. We'll see how it works out. I don't know. I sometimes harp on the same point over and over again. But let's see. Chinese, oh, what is this? Artillery for our, not Chinese, for our Turk artillery. It's going to add a nice amount of range on these guys. +2. Villagers dying to these Janissaries. Jordan GG? What the hell? Why is he not moving his villagers? Oh, here we go. Benzai, our Persian, showing up with Cavaliers. Any ability to turn them into Paladins? Not yet. Gray pinging over here saying, hey, we have a breach. But a breach into 2 big, juicy Polish castles backed up by 11 Mangadai. Upgrades pretty decent on them, too. Chemistry will be done soon. As will Conscription. Let's see how they handle. Oh, my God. Amazing snipe on that Onager. What a beautiful use out of Kyler of these Mangadai. Blue pinging over here as well, saying, hey, Somebody, Tato, wake up. You've got 4 town centers. Stop building spearmen. Get your militia out of my castle and help me out. Okay, Team West has completely retreated. Grand Trunk Road being researched for them. Gold shaft mining as well. 25 halberdiers, though. The Mangudai might want to stay clear. Or at least pay attention. They are elite now. Obos as well. Moving in. Will be able to absolutely destroy those halberdiers. Okay. Oh, here we go. Jordan deciding to delete his gates, his towers, his everything here, his walls rather. We'll see. We all know what that means. But he's 40 seconds away from Paladin. Why are you charging into a castle with Janissaries, bombard cannons? I mean, the Janissaries aren't doing anything. I'm shocked here by that Shulk isn't actually microing these units. But you're literally 10 seconds, 15 seconds away from Paladin. Why are you doing this right now? Oh, I absolutely don't know why the hell he just did that. Paladins could have been so much more powerful if he had just waited 40 seconds. And here they are. Persian Paladins, 180 HP, missing Blast Furnace, so no, not fully upgraded. And this is what I was talking about. Take a look at this. Look how much more space there is to expand here compared to whatever the hell this is. There's literally, what, 2 tiles between these structures? Green, though, Imperial Camel. You don't get to see that a lot. He's got 29, 30, 31 of them. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fun to see a Pole-Mongol team up against a Hindustani Slav team up. Our Slav needs to get onagers, siege onagers ASAP. Everyone but Tato is an Imperial. Tato pinging over here. Sees that there's a teal incursion here from this other avenue of attack that they opened. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at the stage of the game where Black Forest becomes Arabia. Walls mean nothing. But you have to clear them first, these camels. Not too sure what these camels are doing. A little bit too antsy in the pantsy. Wait for the onagers, man. Heals Paladins, though, ransacking anything and everything. 5 kills only on them for now. They are everywhere, but there's castles to greet them, especially here. And finally, Benzai 10 moving in with a Treb. What is Jordan doing, by the way, to support his team? Nothing. He is building economy, letting the Persian take the brunt of the military force. And my God, is he doing it? 50 Paladins, 17 more on the way. He is supply cap, population cap at 200. But never bet against the Obuch. This is one of the most underrated units in the game. What are their upgrades? Fully upgraded Obuch is going to shred these camels, is going to shred these halberdiers. Green, though, has snuck in a whole bunch of units. He's attacking this gate. He wants in. He wants into the trade. Little does he know there's barely any trade here for Team East. Persian Paladins are having a bit of a difficult time entering this base. This gate's still standing. Remember, these guys have +2 range. Oh, no, I'm... what am I... No. Sorry, I was thinking of the bomber. What are the bombard cannons I was trying to click? These guys have +2 range, so these Trebs are very risky to have these Trebs here. I think Jordan needs to sacrifice some of these ships to attack the Treb. Green is absolutely wrecking whatever teal left behind for him to wreck. The swish of the Obuch, backed by Mangudai. Oh, man. But if you can't confront your opponent face to face, try to stab them in the back, which is exactly what Locust is doing. Does lose a Treb, though, not a good loss. Teal pinging here. Wants to open up another avenue of attack, but look at Tato. Tato prepared for this. And he managed to get to... He's not even able to do it. Oh, here we go. Tato moving out. Upgrades? Shitty upgrades on them. Oh, they take a bunch of... Oh, how do they not take friendly fire damage? Yeah, the Paladins don't really need to be afraid of them engaging into this. You'll lose what, like 5 Paladins? 6 Paladins? You'll lose more on the frickin' retreat. Oh, terrible. He should have clicked and seen that their upgrades were absolutely abysmal. What is happening here? Jordan has managed to sneak in another naval base, but he's building fire galleys. A fire galley gets surrounded by these villagers. Not something you see every day. Oh man, they are good. They are very good at taking down these ships. And now they have to run. Oh no, don't go into the shoals. Don't go into the watery shoals. Don't let those villagers surround you. Our Chinese player moving in with these rams. Persia needs to wake up and stop being afraid of these halberdiers. Again, their upgrades +2, +2. I mean, it's annoying to have to deal with a 32 attack bonus, but you've got 180 HP. You've got a castle, or had a castle, backing you up. Now you have arbalests, but now the Mangudai have pivoted north. I mean, the Persians are still winning this, but at a cost. Clear out all the rams, and now blue is going to get swarmed. One treb. Come on, focus the trebs down. Oh no, is he build? What is he building? No, he wants to get those bombard cannons with that treb. Good luck with that. Okay, so Team West pushing back. Team East pushing through the same gap in the forest that Team West. But now we've got winged hussars out of our yellow pole. However, it could be winged, could be jetpack, could be fuel, jetpack, doesn't matter. This Imperial Camel is going to destroy you. +18, 160 HP. And now Team East is under attack. They are under siege after, what, 40 minutes of being the aggressor? Jordan continuing to be annoying here. I think he wants to clog this area with ships, thinking the trade is coming through here. But the trade is going on the further in. And again, look at this big piece of land. 9 stables, 4 castles for our Pole, 2 castles for our Mongol, 2 siege workshops, and he's getting the siege onager upgrade. This is going to be very, very bad for Team West. Uh-oh. Opening avenues of attack here. But there's enough Hindustani hussars here to tank, actually. Mangudai, I don't think, have any kind of attack bonus against these units. Yeah, nothing. Just the usual spearman attack bonus. And through a choke point, though, these Mangudai. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. I told you our Slav needs to get those siege onagers up. But immediately they die to these winged hussars. What an absolute bonkers exchange there. Team East has lost their castle. That Turkish castle that's been up, but do these have Sipahi? Yes, they do. 100 HP on these Turkish cav archers, backed up by Mangudai, backed up by Chinese halberdiers and Chinese siege rams. Oh, pivot north, get the trebs. The trebs know they're being hunted. They smell it like a rabbit with their ears in the middle of the night in the forest. Oh, unpacked. He had no choice. He had to unpack and try to run away, but they are not Cataperuto trebs. They are just basic trebs, so they die immediately. Obuch. We took a look at the upgrades, fully upgraded. Oh, man, taking shots here, but the Obuch stands strong. I love the mixing in of Obuchs. Army supply, 200 to 140, but they're down in civilian population. Jordan continuing to do whatever the hell he's doing here with these cannon galleons. Okay. I guess he was kind of right. The trade is going through this little narrow corridor. Stalemate to the north. Our Persian mixing in some hussars now with those paladins. My god, down to 13 paladins. He's lost like 60, 70 paladins. Everyone's trying to distract everyone so that their ranged units can get as many shots off as possible. Uh-oh, Mangudai coming in if Jordan's not paying attention. Okay, why are you attacking the ship that's not doing anything? My god, look how quickly they destroy these ships. Oh, what a loss here. Not a cheap ship, and another war galley popping out. Is it going to pop out or garrison? Oh, why are you popping out? Oh, you're not going to do anything against these Mangudai. Oh, give me a break. Look at this force here, but the Boyars are out. Boyars are amazing, except against these Obuchs. This is a unit whose primary unique feature, strength, is its insane armor, 11 melee, and this is a unit designed to reduce armor. So take a look at the melee. Now it's 8-2, and then it dies to the Mangudai. By the way, remember the Obuch damage applies to Pierce as well, so 1 and 1. And it's permanent, but in comes the Hindustani, saving the day here. He needs some hand cannoneers yesterday with Shatagni. And this is what I'm talking about. Look how constricted. Look at all the... there's no single green space anymore for Team West. They're just completely boxed in. Whereas Team East still has corridors, areas of the map that can be built on. I guess this would count as Team West, but yeah, take a look at the minimap. There's no room for them. That being said, they're not down that many points here score-wise on the right side. I think Yellow needs to focus on Obuks right now. Leave the Winged Hussars for a cleaning up force after you've destroyed those Boyars, because again, you are not going to be able to kill these Boyars with Mangudai. They have 7 freaking Pierce armor. You need a lot more Obuks than this. They will absolutely help you wreck these Boyars, which otherwise would basically destroy everything here. Our Hindustani doing a good job of bobbing and weaving here. A stalemate to the south, a stalemate to the north. These Sipahi augmented Turkish Cav archers are raining hell on everything. Our Persians struggling to bring together some kind of force of cavalry here. Continuing to build as many paladins as he can, which at this point is just 10. Tata doing a fantastic job of clogging up the works with more and more of these siege rams. How many is he building? Right as I say that, he stops building them. Castle down. But the meat shield is gone. These Cav archers, they can have 100 HP, but these elite skirmishers out of our melee are going to wreck them. With 1 extra range. There needs to be some kind of meat shield here. I love the bombard cannon follow-up, by the way. Red pinging, saying, hey, let's pivot south. Obuks are going to wreck all of this. I love the Obuk. Look at that. Oh, it's so gross how quickly it just demolishes units with that -1, -1. Oh, but can't take too many onager shots to the face like that. Mangudai would do well to maybe pivot south and then try to snipe some of these units. They're kind of stationary right now, which, I mean, oh no. Oh my god, he kills more of his own units than anything else. I was about to say they're kind of stationary, which is not the intended use of the Mangudai at all. Oh, what a shitty loss there as well. Down to 18 of them, at least at this part of the map. But in come that Mongol siege. They have drills. They have drills. Look how fast they move. Don't retreat. Just keep firing. You know you're going to die anyway. Well, I guess with drills, they can retreat. No, I guess not. You're not going to run away from Hindustani. You're not going to run away from Hindustani Imperial Camels and Hussars. You can have double the speed on your onager. Our Turks holding the line. 24 Hussars in production, it seems like. But again, our Malay, he'll trade out all the livelong day. He does not care. There is no reason not to trade heavy cav archers for skirmishers. And now Jordan, 3 cannon galleons. Are they elite? They are elite. 275 attack bonus against buildings. This is what Tato was pinging. This is what he wanted everyone to see. Green charges again, face first into a bunch of Mangudais. But again, the Mangudais are being stationary. There you go. There you go. Snipe, snipe, snipe. Double whammy. Gets the onager, and the onager hits his own units. And there you go. Runaway. Beautiful use of the Mangudai now. Red coming in to support with a few bombard towers of his own. Now that the ones here are knocked down. Barracks for our Malay. What is he building out of them? Currently nothing. Our Persian throwing away a lot of paladins at the moment. Building 12 at a time. How's the trade, by the way? It looks like a nice and juicy trade. How much are they carrying? About 72. What about Team East? Where's the one with the sack? 96. Okay. So Team East's trade is gonna very much out deliver these Mongol siege units so fast. They remind me of bumper cars. And you see, that's what happens when the Obo soften up the Boyars. The Boyars just become another slow, heavy cavalry unit. And then Hussars, Mangudai can come in and swipe. I guess the players have decided to not engage in the center of the map, but in comes some Chinese cavalry. Might do well to get some of those heavy camels out too. There they are, 6 of them in production. If you're watching this, Edelweiss, hello. And again, thank you for reminding me that the Chinese get the tech discounts. Uh-oh, has to run away. One volley, and that is all she wrote. But now our Malay is going to start clogging things up here. Maybe? What are Jordan's resources? Why do they keep going to this screen? 4,000 wood, nothing else. The game is slowing down on my computer because there's 620 civilian population, 575 army supply, though very small for both teams. Remember, this is divided into 4 players, so even 172, not exactly high. Definitely not Snoop Dogg high. And here we go. I asked for them. I got them. Do they have Chattagny? Trying to click on them. Yes, they do. 9 range on these guys. But he has to be careful. He has to be careful. Oh, sour. That was bonkers. Now, you might be thinking we're watching a deathmatch game here, given how many unique units and how endless this combat is. But no, we are watching just a basic Black Forest, Rage Forest game. Man, the scores are so close. But Kylar here looks like he's carrying the entire team. 28,000 points. The next highest up is Dratek with 21,000. Tato's selling everything he can for gold. Why? Because he's building Cavaliers. 81 trade cards for him. And it looks like Team East is breaking in here. How are they looking to the north? No, to the north they're being pushed back. Jordan with these cannon galleons. Oh, if only there was a bit more ice here. Oh, is he reaching the... He's reaching the siege workshop. What is the ridiculously slow attack rate? 10 seconds. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, move aside. Move aside. Let the camels in. They want to fight. They want to fight. They want to kill. In they charged, although piecemeal, because they just could not get through. Now yellow is pinging here. Their trade is being raided here, but raided by 2 Hussars left, 1 Hussar left, and now it dies. Avenue of attack opened up here, but immediately a winged Hussar comes in to kill that onager. Maybe wait a second with the villager before building this gate. It doesn't look like Dratek is paying attention. Never mind. Okay, Jordan's position here also coming under attack. Why did he build these barracks? He's got 3 halberdiers. Why did he build 6 barracks here? Okay, so we've got a stalemate to the north. To the south, he continued raiding with a Boyar at 1.43 speed. Not something you see every day. Oh man, these are a lot of trebs that are exposed if our Hindustani decides to make an issue of it. Mongol siege not getting the shots off at all. Why are they retreating? And why isn't he focusing down the trebs? That's a lot of trebs. Dratek moving forward with his heavy siege onagers. Oh, missing the Mangudai. Man, look at the HP on these Mangudai. Green just needs to bring his skirmishers forward a little bit, and half of these Mangudai will just melt. At the same time, again, our Persian bringing just enough. Paladins, 25. How many trade cards? 66. That's where he's getting all the gold for these guys. Just enough Paladins to keep the stalemate going. Tato continuing to stream in 1 random siege unit at a time. Oh, bombard balls. Bombard balls, be careful. Not the kind of balls you want. I'm a little surprised here at the inactivity. 2-for-1 shot at the inactivity out of our Mongol siege. With drills, they can maneuver a lot better than this, but a fresh contingent of Mangadai. Or are these the old ones? No, these are the old ones. And again, see, their HP is so shit. Their HP is so bad. All it takes is a few shots here. Going straight for the onagers is green. Orange needs to reinforce his teammate. What's going on here? Okay, he finally managed to close that gap, but now Team West is pushing in. How many kills? Must be 1 million kills. 56 only. Oh, maybe maybe he's losing them because the bombard shots are just taking out so many. This bombard guy. What are you doing, bombard guy? Okay, Shulk realizes he can't take so many more bombard shots to the face. Diffuses his army. Jordan continuing to shell away, but again, besides skirmishers, he has no army. Why does he not have... He's got 58 trade cards and he's got 194 gold. Because he's building what? I don't know what the hell he's building. That sound of the Obos attacking is so scary. Okay, easy pickings for the Mangadai here. Again, look how fast these guys move for the Mongols. And again, look at they're retreating. You've got 6 siege onagers here. Bring the Trebs forward. Bring the onagers forward. What are you afraid of? Skirmishers? Attack rounds, nice. Yeah, another attack round, also nice. Mangadai should be able to rip this Hindustani army to shreds, and that's exactly what they do. Oh man, Team East playing this a little bit too conservative, maybe. Flattened like a pancake. But our Persian Paladins enough to keep busting or trying to bust their way in here. The problem for Team West, there's no unit here that can kill a castle. I'm gonna highlight everything. What do they have? They have 1 bombard cannon. Where are you? There you are. He's about to die. Nope, never mind. Gets saved by the halberdier. Green pinging over here. What does he want? To demolish that forest? More room for buildings and trade? And now look at Jordan's gold count. 2,000. Were his trade cards inactive or something? Why are they all... I mean, they're each carrying 123 gold. That means the distance must be bonkers. But again, the payload's so much better. Oh, now he's starting to lose his ships. But what the hell is he building? You've got 2,000 gold. You're building a few arbalests. A Treb. Okay, 4 bombard cannons. Again, Team West just missing that, you know, tanky, umphy unit that can destroy buildings. I'm talking about bombards. I'm talking about Trebs, siege onagers. Stalemate's continuing. We're an hour and 11 minutes into this game, and neither team has expanded beyond their initial freaking bases. This is absolutely chaotic. Although Jordan finally does lose his dock. Not too sure why he's rebuilding another one right underneath Treb fire. Mangadai moving in. Should be able to snipe all the villagers. Or what's he going to go for first? Yeah, he's going for the Arb, the Treb. The Treb? The Treb? No, the skirmishers first. Okay. This is insane. Oh man, how many Mangadai? 55, 114 kills on them. 63 only on these Turkish Cav archers. Wow. Again, our Persian saves the day. What is Jordan building? I keep harping on this because he's the front line. And he's going arbalests. Okay, I mean, they should outrange the Cav archers, right? Yeah, 7 to 8. What is Gray pinging over here? Oh, he wants another avenue of attack. Oh, if they can get into here at 55 Mangadai. Get into the trade route, 59 Mangadai. Oh, there's a clump here just peacocking. How many is this? 44 Mangadai. Let's look at the vision of the other team. Oh, they're trying to build a castle, but again, this is Arabia now. This is not Rage Forest. This is not Black Forest. Onagers change everything. Oh, no. You know, when they were raiding with hussars and imperial camels and boyars, that's one thing. Oh, forget the ships, forget the ships. But now, 44 elite Mangudai. Hussar tries to get something done. Hussar dies. We'll keep our mouse hovering over those units so that we can see how many kills they have. Team West is pushing this back. Jordan finally putting together a substantial army. He has the biggest army count of anyone on his team. The problem is too little too late. Orange now pinging here for some reason. Wants to renew the attack. Green is pinging here, and now they retreat. Way too many losses for our Mangudais, but how many trade cards, how many fishing ships did they get? The question is this going to be enough? There's more raiding here by some Cavaliers. I'm seeing dots. What am I seeing here? Oh, the red Cavaliers out of Tato. Tato doing Tato things. 75 kills now on these Cav Archers. By the way, what's the generic firing rate of a Cav Archer compared to a Mangudai? So 1.8 against 65 freaking Mangudai. 1.8 against 1.4. Wow. Okay, Jordan will finally, for the ninth time, lose his position here, but our Mangudai need to get back here. Yellow's about to get double teamed here. Swarmed, loses a whole bunch of traps. Hi, Brian. Glad you can join. And oh, the Obuch opened the gate. The Obuch opened the gate. And now Imperial Camels, Hussars are going to stream in. Not that many of them, but enough to cause a ruckus. We'll see how many actually survive all this castle fire and Mangudai fire until they get into the trade route. Not a lot. Oh, man, is Team East's defense. And that's what I'm talking about with this big piece of land. Those camels have to run through 1, 2, 3 castles only to be met with 1, 2, 3 castles. And now what was a very scary force before is now 3 freaking camels being hounded by Schlachter Cavaliers and a Mangudai. Oh man, and now Jordan's gonna get repelled from the water, and once Jordan's repelled from the water, I don't know if he has the land army, although he does have 34 Arbalests now. Mangudai as well joining in on the fight, but they have to be careful. Something's shelling away at them. I think I see a BBC here. There you are, hiding behind the stable. We see you. Oh man, oh man. Firing rate here, full display. Jordan losing everything. Even this town center is starting to come under attack by a very chameleon-esque siege onager that blends right into the rubble. Man, look at that. Maybe gray is the best color for this game, I guess. I'm not surprised by that. The Mangudai here have 119 kills. Even the Turkish heavy Cav Archers that have been around, by the way, just as long as the Mangudai, and 63 of them, so it's not like we're talking 10 or 12. 79 kills only. Man, Locust throwing everything he can at his opponent. Dratek trying to back him up with that Slavic siege. But so many castles, so many Mangudai. Oh, they just got flattened a little bit here. They just got flattened again. Shitty third attack round out of Dratek, but the first 2 make up for it. And now Team West looks like it's falling apart here to the north. Jordan not able to hold on. Our Persian, see, what did he run out of gold? He ran out of gold. 72 trade cards. This is the moment he wants to get elite war elephants. Oh my god, he's producing war elephants, guys. This is not a deathmatch game. Mahoots? Mahoots. This is not a deathmatch game, and we are seeing elite war elephants. Oh man, what a fun game. An hour and 21 minutes into it, though. Stalemate again. These players have not... Oh. Who resigned first? Jordan goes out first. Oh, that's so sour for our Persian. And then everyone but our Persian. Of course, our Persian is last. He wants to showcase these elephants. How much money did he spend making them elite? Wow. Oh, I love that sound. So to the south. Wow, what a crazy game. We're going to look at the kill counts. Probably over 10,000 if I had to guess. An hour and 21 minutes. To the south, again, I knew that or I thought, I suspected, I should say, when Team West just ceded this entire area of land so quickly, so easily. I mean, to hold it would have been tough, but worth it, I think. Look at all this infrastructure that's here. 12 stables, and Jordan just falling apart here. Had his cannon galleons, which were doing a fantastic job, but ultimately the trade must also be pretty bonkers. Let's take a look. And 803 halbs, 375 elite Mangudai. Oh, look at that trade. My goodness. I mean, not the highest game we've seen. We've seen higher 200,000s. Who received the most? Jordan received the most? Fascinating. Our Turk being the biggest donor, but let's look at this. Mongols 1,300 kills, 1163. Sorry guys, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something I haven't done before. Let's actually do the math. 880. $7,000 kills in this game. Oh man, Brian. By the way, I don't know if you see the name here at the top left of our screen, but this is going to be our last game. Look at him. There he is. He played about 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay, moving on to the next game. We got, the Viper's back. Wow, what an absolute fun game to start the live stream on. That basically took the first hour of the live stream was that one game. Okay, let's take a look at the teams. Red, purple, teal, and gray. I mean, they're technically southwest, but we'll just call them west. So let's take a look. In purple, we've got King Marv as the Cumans. In the pocket, Xenosaurus as the Malay. Nightlife, we've seen him before as the Goths, and then very far away from him on the very, very far right flank, Hannibal as the Burmese. Opposing them, we know what the two bushes mean. Capramontana as the Gurjaras. The Viper we know as the Bohemians. The Vuki as the Sicilians in orange, and in green, Leonard Meister as the Incas. I think we saw Leonard Meister as the Incas, I want to say not too long ago. This map a little bit more, I don't know, closed off, I want to say. Between gray and green's base, there's basically a corridor to the north and a corridor to the south. Gray, very unfortunate spawn. Primary stone, secondary gold, very exposed here. Reverse question mark shaped gold also in a good location, but these two patches are not. He has to get his butt up here and to wall this part off. To the north. Okay, also not bad. Yeah, very weird looking map, right? Blue deciding this is where he wants to wall off, and this is where he wants to wall off. Unfortunately, that leaves this big north-south corridor leading straight into Nightlife's base, and we'll see if Nightlife makes an issue of it. Okay, never mind. Blue is walling this part off as well, getting attacked by a wolf. Is he going to help? Is he going to help? Or is he just going to let the villager take on the wolf by himself? Does help. No one here is the Magyar, so everyone has to fight these wolves tooth and nail. And let's see. Green making the decision for gray. Red pinging over here. Wonder why. Look how far, by the way, gray is from his other teammates. I'm going to scroll. Look how far that is. Our Nightlife pocket needs to perhaps send a few villagers in early, I want to say feudal, late feudal at the latest, so that he can help his opponent out in case he gets double teamed here. Okay, blue has completed the wall off. Ooh, very ugly, ugly wall off, but purple. All that time and energy spent walling shit off. Okay, very optimistic little enclave that this one villager is building. Where's purple going? By the way, blue's spawn reminds me of yesterday when we watched Slam, was it? Who had the worst spawn I've ever seen in a game. Blue, not that bad, but again, look at how exposed this secondary gold is. Purple is proving itself to be quite aggressive. King Marv wants blood, and he wants blood now. This is not a small force. 4 villagers and a scout. That's going to force Capra Montana to take some villagers off the production line, but it looks like King Marv actually just wants to wall off an inch or two closer to his opponent's base. Is this really worth it over a few tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 tiles of space? I don't know. We'll leave it up to the players. Red walling himself off from his teammate, realizing, oh, wait a second. Whoa. I have the map backwards, and deletes. Instead, continuing to wall him off here. Again, no one yet going up to feudal resources. Non-existent for any player. TC drop him. Could be. I mean, if it was Jerry or if it was Tato, for sure. Okay, and now Blue pushing these villagers back. So King Marv accomplished exactly jack nothing here. With all these villagers, all this time wasted. Now he's pulling even more villagers. 6 of them here. A 7th doing nothing, holding her axe. 1 does get sent back. So what are we working with here? 5 on 5 HP, much lower for Blue. King Marv knows he's trying to Viper block these blue villagers from getting out of this little kill zone that he's created. But remember, villagers, once they stop attacking a unit, do not automatically attack anymore. They have to be babysat. Oh, now he's corralling him like he's a boar. Oh, a little bit too slow, though, is King Marv. Oh, come on. You're not going to get that. Oh, did he? Oh, my God. He got it up. Close the right side ASAP. Close it. Close it. There's nothing here. Close the right side. Oh, what was the point of all of that? Oh, man. King Marv has it out for these 4 villagers. Says, you know what? I'm going to have... Okay, so he sends 1 villager in, 1 villager out. There's a whole lot of infrastructure here being built. Now he's trying to trap them. Now Capra Montana is trying to trap Marv's villagers, or at least build some kind of structure to keep them out. Not too sure what the scout thinks he's doing here. Oh, there you go. And now they have no choice but to fight. But he's fighting in a choke point. Swashbuckling swords coming out. 1 villager does die. Spread eagles out onto the snow. After all that, what an absolute waste of time. What an absolute waste of time. Okay. You don't need 4 villagers to kill this one. Oh, never mind. He's sending to build a lumber camp. This is the last of Capra Montana's villagers. My goodness, has he wasted his opponent's time. King Marv here doing whatever the hell this is to kill 5 villagers. Okay. Tenacious player. Eagle versus villager. Eagle has to retreat as well. I know, Brian. I know. Oh, this guy's derping out a little bit here. It looked like he was frozen for a second. Okay, Red choosing, I told him in Feudal Age, early, late, doesn't matter. Go support your teammate. He's instead choosing to build a barracks midway. And now that rattling sound tells us that players are hitting the next age. And after all that, what is Marv going to do? He's back here with these villagers. They got their hammers in their hand. What are you building? Where are you going? What are his villagers? Okay, they're going to big farms, I guess. Somehow, King Marv, despite the fact that he was wasting so much time here, still has the villager lead. But take a look at his resources. He might be in he's still in Dark Age. That's why he has the villager lead. So he's going to try to go fast castle if I had to guess. He's supply blocked again. Housed. Yeah, deep within enemy lines. Those blue, those blue villagers just, did nothing. They accomplished nothing. His wall off is gone. At least his wall off is up here and to the south. Man, did they accomplish nothing. Let's pivot back east and see what Hannibal... Isn't there a comedian named Hannibal Buress? If you remove the M from the Burmese, you get Hannibal Buress. I think that's the name of the comedian. He's very funny. He was on the Eric Andre show. I mean, Yellow, why are you running away? Oh, I thought he was going to bust in and try to do a little sneaky attack. Orange taking the lake. How many lakes, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be 3 apiece. Gray's got a lake. Teal's got a lake. Purple's got a lake. Blue, Capra Montana has not taken the lake. The Viper, of course, has taken the lake. And so has the Vuki. When you're that Vuki, they call you the Vuki. Okay. Gray has managed to sneak in a few units. I mean... Not a few units, infrastructure in a few units. This time it's Gray sneaking in. Last game it was green. We've got an archery range, a stable, but that's going to cost him time and resources. How many scouts does he have? 5 scouts are not cheap. That is a lot of food. Hannibal sitting at only 42 food. Nowhere close. And now King Marv finally going up to feudal. But take a look at his resources. He's going to have 300 food soon. Okay. Not the most useless action in the game so far, but definitely the second most useless action. But now here we go. The presence of the archer changes everything. This safe zone has become a kill zone now that range units are out, so they have to retreat right back into the town center. Does he have any gold anywhere else? Yeah, he's got gold in the back. Okay, so he's not too bad here. The Vuki needs to be careful, though. Building up a preemptive defensive line right before he builds a stable could have just... Yeah, no point in these palisades. The Viper coming to support his teammate. Everyone is in castle. Everyone is in feudal. King Marv still 20 seconds away from hitting feudal. Man. Like I said, small little actions in the earlier part of the game always snowball, always develop into bigger ramifications. Although he does have 39 villagers. Take a look at his food count. He might sell some food here. Although 6 villagers on stone doesn't really need to. His eyes are slowly starting to get removed also from the game, so he's not going to see what his opponent's going to do, but he's going to know that the Viper is here, and he's going to know that the Viper is taking relics. Bad pathing for that monk by the Viper there. Does take a hit to his HP. Now Hannibal, having crossed the Alps, is attacking into Italian territory. I don't think Hannibal made it to Sicily, did he? If there's any history nerds or buffs, as I like to call us, did he? He made it pretty far south into Italy. I think he made it to the heel of the boot, but did he actually make it to Sicily? I mean, the Carthaginians, Sicily used to be their colony, or I guess their territory. But Hannibal, living up to his name, annoying the hell out of our Italian player, or Sicilian player rather. I'm gonna look that up. It's annoying me, not that I don't remember if he made it to the south of Italy. I mean, I know he made it, like I said, pretty far south, but I don't know if he made it to Sicily or Syracuse or wherever. Again, any history nerds, buffs, lovers of history, especially classical Western history, let me know if I'm wrong. Otherwise, I'm just going to look it up when I remember to. Borpal here for Capra Montana. We're quickly approaching the 25 to 30 minute mark of the game when shit starts getting out of hand. Like this. Trying to bust in. Good luck with that. Or rather, not trying to bust in, trying to bust back home. This one villager here, but who will get it first? The villager attacking the palisade, or 4 spearmen, 5-6 spearmen attacking a wall? The battle of the weakest units here. Very aggressive siege workshop out of Marv, who, by the way, has caught up. Hannibal now, the last to hit castle. Yeah, I mean, I know the Greeks got to Sicily first, right? And then the Romans took it from the Greeks. Even though, yeah, it was very, like, strongly contested, but they didn't establish a foot. The Carthaginians didn't establish a foothold in Sicily. Okay, I might be thinking of the Greeks, or maybe the First Punic War. Anyway, very slowly attacking the HP of this. What is this hanging over the rail? Never mind, just some infrastructure. Xenosaurus has woken up. Our Malay moving forward with no army supply except 2 very slowly plotting mangonels here. Oh, look how cocky he is. He is so cocky that they can hold this position with 1 castle. The Vipers' structures here are very much in jeopardy. But our Teal Malay saying, you know what, I'm just going to make myself at home here. Let's get your gold. And like I said in the beginning, contested gold, or rather secondary gold in these kinds of locations is absolutely terrible for the player. Viper building a university. What is Blue doing to respond to this? Capra Montana, what are you making? Stables? He's got a barracks out. This town center needs to... oh, it's the Viper's monk in there. I thought there were villagers in there. Gray pinging over here. Wants Red to come and join him. Red, I told you, go support your teammate. I didn't mean with 1 siege workshop. Well, he's got a stable here as well. Horses flicking the flies away with their tails. Let's see it. There it is. And then the animation resets. Sorry, guys, if you're new to the cast, if you're new to my channel, you know that I love focusing on the nitty-gritty details of this game. Developers have put in a lot of time, effort, and energy in the last 25 years to make this game as awesome as it is. And I love every tiny little aspect of it. But don't you fret, don't you worry, there's going to be plenty of bloodshed coming up. These guys have switched from attacking a wall to attacking a archery range. Oh, sour catch here. Again, resources close to corridors. This gold is completely unmineable. Always risky, always try to get those first. King Marv expanding with another town center here, while his teammate pushes. This is the second game we've seen purple, by the way. Last game it was Jordan. In purple on the flank, playing more like a pocket than a flank. Shrevamshas are out, or a Shrevamsha is out. Actually 3. Not the Viper's monks. Xenosaurus's monks. Viper's monk. What happened to that monk, by the way? Oh, Karambits are chasing him down. I like how they take a big step forward when they attack. Synchronized attacking, always fun to see. This house does not stand a chance. Oh my goodness, this is something we actually haven't seen in the last couple of weeks of casting. Karambit warriors. I mean, we've seen them in small numbers, but he looks like he's doubling down on them here, going up to 17, 18. I will definitely do that, Brian. I'm going to screenshot my chat right now so I have it for later, and I will check it out and let you know what I think. I absolutely love classical Western history, all the way from ancient Egypt to Greece and Rome and Crete and Carthage, all the way up to the Barbary pirates, all the way up to World War II. Man, it is a fascinating, fascinating subject. At least to me it is. Okay, Karambits, though, gonna melt under the... I don't think the villagers even really need to run away there. Viper's hand cannoneers, remember. I mean, he's an Imperial, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah. What is streaming out of here? 13 karambits. Excuse me. What is this Treb attacking? The town center. Okay, so you know, tiefing this gold, I guess not such a bad idea. They have made themselves at home. We are at the 31-minute mark of the game, so shit is about to hit the fan. Karambit's charging straight into these hand cannoniers. Viper's not really paying attention, doesn't really need to at this point. Although here we go, they're swarming. They are swarming. Exactly what they're designed to do. Basically, trash units. He is building docks? 4 docks here? Another castle for our Malay. Blue Capra Montana has been displaced. What is happening to the south? Hannibal has crossed the Alps with 5 monks, a mangonel, and a supporting cast of villagers, halberdiers, and more mangonels. Karambits are super underrated, especially if you can swarm 29 of them at this point. Remember, they each count as half a population. Space or unit, whatever the hell the terminology is. Okay, Viper together with Blue have managed to make sure this castle doesn't go up. Stuck at 67%. Now the Bohemian siege is going to start laying into it. We are a minute and 40 seconds away from Haufnitz's. It looks like Team West is really pushing in here. Viper can't handle all of these multi-pronged attacks on his own, although for now is doing a pretty damn good job. Teal just needs to mass karambits. There you go. Just keep building karambits and swarm the hell out of the Viper's hand cannoneers. Blue has 2 Shravamsha riders and 27 villagers. What is he attacking here? Looks like a house. Okay. So let's take a look. Oh my god, look at this. The Gurjara garrisoned herdables are being thieved. Oh man, you see such fun things. Look at these adorable sheep with their bandanas being thieved here. Yep. How many karambits? 51. What's happening to the south? Gray is pinging here. Oh man. Nightlife moving in with everything but knights. Perfusion for our goth. How many barracks does he have, by the way? Oh my goodness. 9 barracks with perfusion is the same as 30 barracks of any other civ, any generic civ. 30 freaking barracks of output. Wow. Let's see what he does with it, though. For now, building halberdiers. Okay. Uh-oh. Orange sergeants on their way. We'll see how they stand up against these hand cannoneers, but they're charging into a castle. Remember, their armor is pretty damn good, but I don't know that they can necessarily charge into here. They are not fast enough for this. 2 castle. They're going to shred through these halberdiers. I'm going to highlight them so that we can see the HP. It seems like this mangonel, these onagers, are doing more self-damage than anything, and somehow they have survived the sergeants to the north. 1 mango down. 2nd mango down after a terrible attack round. And it looks like the Viper has managed to push this entire force back. I want to see the karambits engage. Not something we see every day. Upgrades on them? Terrible upgrades. They're going to be elite in 10 seconds, though. Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, I might remember that game, actually. Where's he going? And what is purple doing? Knights. I mean, I don't know. This 62 is enough to swarm this, especially with these upgrades. Here we go. Let's see it. Oh, no. Decides to change his mind. The castle went down. No supporting fire anymore. Oh, I want to see this engage so bad, but there's so much action happening to the south as well. Red and gray are pushing in together. Green is being isolated from his teammates by how many? 6 bombard cannons. Oh, they engaged in and we missed it. Shit, look at all the dead karambits. Oh my god, he lost them all. 76 kills. Now here's a question for you in the chat, if you know this. When it says 76 kills, let's say he had 76 karambits. Would it have counted as 76 kills, or would it have counted as 38 kills? because they take up half a population space. Or am I just being ridiculous and overthinking it? 76 karambits and 76 deaths. Sergeant's absolutely badass. Man, they are tanky. 85 HP. Oh, Arambai doing a bit of a moonwalk there. The Sergeants, though, not really clumped, so the Arambai can't really get off that many amazing shots. They are not yet elite, so their accuracy is 20. We've got a couple of Eagle Warriors here joining the mix, going after the monks. Wow. They are being cleared up here from the south. These Gothic two-handed swordsmen. Purple is getting paladins. How's his gold count? Only 400. Wow, these Sergeants are absolute game changers right now. Only 14 kills on this fresh batch. But take a look, Viper pushing in. Haufnitsa should be 300 attack bonus against this castle. But there's a little bit of a surprise for Viper. Let's whisper. He's a minute away, though. Oh, that's going to be bad. He's going to lose the castle. He's going to lose a bunch of infrastructure. Our Goth getting anarchy. So now these are going to start spamming Huskarls out of here? So far, he's not really producing anything out of here. Is red. Okay, a few Huskarls on the menu. Oh, Viper needs to be careful. He thinks he's cock of the walk right now, walking into what looks like a trap. 18 seconds away. Okay, I think you can right-click them now. Move them, go right. By the time you get there, you'll be a paladin. Elite Huskarl being researched for red as well. Does only have 4 of them. Okay, they're paladins. Upgrades, not the greatest. Missing Blast Furnace. Sergeants have absolutely wrecked everything here. Red and gray have been dislodged completely. Wow. What an impressive hold here by orange. Green helping as much as he can. Our Inca going Arbalest in combination with these Sergeants. Wow. Here we go. Viper sees it. Viper has to run away. Okay, there's a few Halberdiers here. Remember, Bohemian Halberdiers do extra bonus damage, so 32 becomes 40. If you see there, the third one down against attacking cavalry, but they don't give a shit. This is a 100 HP paladin fully upgraded from our Cuban player. Remember, they move 15% faster. Wow. Absolutely swarmed over the Viper. His entire army is gone in the split second. Man, the Cumans are lightning fast. 1 kill is 1 karambit. That's what I think. I was just being a bit of an idiot. A cheeky kind of question, obviously, but always good to know if it counts as half a population. And now Team West pushing out in the north. They've snuck in a... what the everlasting hell happened? I didn't even notice that this was open. Or did they open this? What is going on here? How did Purple sneak a town center into here? I guess through the back of his base? I did not read. Oh, sorry. It's open because they're already in Team East's territory. My bad. So West pushing in through the north. East pushing in through the south. Huskarls coming in. They are elite. What are the upgrades on these guys? I am desperately trying to click here. Not the best. Not fully upgraded just yet. Viper going for... ranged upgrades, including elite skirmisher. Are the Arambai elite yet? No. Okay, so Team East is gonna wreck anything and everything here. You have to get rid of these Goth barracks yesterday. The speed with which they can produce units is just insane. And now the Viper looks like he's feeding a little bit here, right into these Malay arbalests. I can't get over this. This is hilarious. And it's, by the way, it's completely safe up here. Take a look. There's no way Team East can get into this town center unless they bust through the forest or they go the long route and dislodge their enemy. But this town center is safe. Build more. Go for it. Instead, going for a castle. How many villagers is he sending forward? Can't really tell at the moment. Brian, that is exactly the word I was looking for. That was a surgical strike if I ever saw one. But now he's engaging with these Halberdiers. Not the greatest engage, but he's trying to get the Hufnitzas. We'll get one. We'll get the second. And our Cuban player is knocked down to a measly 26 paladins. Gray has walled this area off, doesn't want any kind of annoying attack to the north. Our Gothic barracks finally getting blast furnace, but he's going pure halberdier and a few hand cannons. I don't know, against Arbalests, not too sure that is the right move, but what can he do? He is out of gold entirely. Nightlife now has to produce a shiitake ton of trash units. 5 barracks for him and a siege workshop. Teal pinging over here. Why is he pinging? What does he want to convey to King Marv here? Okay, the Viper's pushing back. Our Gurjara is assisting with 1 Shravamsha, who's not even attacking his opponent's house. Okay, so the Viper's on his own here against a 2v1. Let's see how he can handle it. His army supply 64, purple 39, teal 30. Literally identical army supply in a 2v1. So the Viper here on equal footing. I'm not too sure about these elite skirmishers, though. These halberdiers will eventually melt. And now you're attacking fully upgraded Cuman paladins with Bohemian skirmishers. Not too sure that's the right move. Team East. I mean, I don't know what choice he has. He has no real choice. By the way, Team East has a good amount of trade up. Team West also. Paladin streaming south? Yeah, they need the help. They need to hold. Oh no, it looks like Gray is dead now. He's got 11 Arambai, basically. He's down to 38 villagers. This is his last town center. The Viper, though, being pushed back. Still a lot of infrastructure here to get rid of. Oh, they're engaging Arbalests into choke points against skirmishers. Why are you wasting your Arbalests like that? Bring in the heavies, bring in the bombard cannons, bring in the paladins, bring in the rams. But first, get rid of all this infrastructure. The last thing you want is the Gurjara to pop out a bunch of Shravamshas. You see exactly why are you letting him live? Destroy him. Why is there a fully functioning enemy town center in the middle of their base? They see it. Oh no, this could potentially be a big issue here for Team West. Although to the south, they're finally pushing back. The Arambai elite, still not elite, still shit upgrades. Remember, they don't really get attack upgrades added to them, Arambai, so they are stuck at 12 attack for base model, 15 for the elite. But wow, what a game changer here. These Cuman paladins. Team East was not expecting this, and they are shredding them to pieces. King Marv, the MVP, despite a bunch of nonsense shenanigans earlier on in the game in this part of the map. There we go, finally. Why are you letting your opponent operate a sneaky hidden third, what is it, a fifth column, third rail, whatever the hell the expression is? We basically have a 3v3 in this game, guys. Blue is dead. Gray is dead. 27 villagers, 11 army supply, although take a look at blue. This is what happens when you leave your enemy's infrastructure intact and you don't get rid of it before pushing in. All of a sudden, 2,500 HP of elephant archers shows up. Okay. Taking advantage of the fact that Viper has his skirmishers up front. Still not a good trade, though. Look at them thieving the gold as much as they can. Capra Montana has lost control of all of his gold. Somehow has enough for more elephants. Any trade for him? No. But he is finally going up to Imperial, joining the rest of the Rage Forest community here. Viper continuing with the Hufnitzas, 6 of them. And now the Paladins are dead, but mission freaking accomplished. They have given Red the opportunity, the time needed to start pumping out units, although might want to start attacking with these Scorpions instead of just showing up with them. What is he going for? 20 Huskarls Elite. How are the upgrades on these guys? Finally max? No, not yet. Oh, actually, no, sorry. They are maxed. I forgot they don't get... Oh, this might be bad here for green if he takes any more bombard cannon shots. And the second our Cuman disappears, they get pushed back because Gray is contributing nothing. He is in pure economy mode right now. He is doing nothing, our Gray Burmese. Oh, nice. Multiple pronged attacks here for all the players. I love that they're continuing to mine here, by the way. But it looks like the Viper is gone. And now these Paladins... No, don't attack that. Go get the elephants. And this is what I'm talking about. Now blue has a town center here. This is a very bonkers chain of events here. Blue was given free reign to operate to the north. Now there's a freaking armored elephant trying to attack this location, but he will get slaughtered. Sergeant's moving in with Incan support. Our Goth needs to start spamming. Our Goth needs to get more trade. Does he have? He's got 41 trade cards. By the way, how much are they carrying? 83 gold here. 84 gold here. So the trade is basically identical. Viper re-emerges from hibernation here with a bunch of Haufnitzes. 7 of them, 2 more in the production tab. They just... Oh my god, the shots. The shots off on the Malay army. Okay, now finally they secure this area, our Cumin. But did lose his town center. And now the stalemate to the south continues. I don't know that Red can necessarily handle these guys 2v1 with only halberdiers. He's got 1 hand cannoneer left, 1 bombard cannon left. Purple needs to show up here yesterday, send some more paladins. Now gray is under attack again. Orange has discovered where he is. Looks like they just went around that wall off that he created, and now they're in the trade. This is very bad news bears for Team West. Very bad news bears. If these Arbalests just park themselves here, oh man, they're gonna get so many. 181 kills on them. Wow. We will keep an eye on these Incan ranged units. For now, let's go north to south. The Cumin Castle tearing up the infrastructure. A few paladins. Why are you going after the mining camp? Go after the fucking siege workshop. Oh, it bothers me so much when players leave military infrastructure behind enemy lines, because then you get exactly this. Look at this insanity. 15 archery ranges for our Gurjara, who has literally no resources. Our Malay clogging up the works with docks that are getting demolished immediately. Oh, he's going to try to contest the Haufnitzes with cannon galleons. Are they elite? They are elite. What's the range on them? 15 range to the 13. Oh, not paying attention. Moving south. This corridor is again being repaired. And here we go. King Marv for the big win here. How many kills on the Arbalest now? 199. Treb's moving in. Trade is done for Team West. They have to relocate it somewhere a bit closer inland. And look at our Gothic barracks. A spine of barracks for him. 7 being produced. He's got a lot of trash resources. Skirmishers fighting skirmishers. Haufnitz is trying to destroy everything they can, but 7 have become still 7. But here only 5. With bad HP. The second Purple removes himself from a theater of war, whether it's in the north here or in the south here, Team East just pushes in, which is very bad news for Team West. If you're so overly reliant on one individual player to save you, that is bad. And take a look at this. Oh mama, that is a lot of elephant archers. Elite, fully upgraded elephant archers, and you're not going to beat those with skirmishers and arbalests. I'm sorry. Okay, cleared up the north. Still has a few paladins that might want to join the fight here. Red pinging over here saying, hey guys, we've relocated our trade. And now Purple pivoting south. 32 paladins should be able to absolutely wreck these halberdiers. Their HP is shit, but here we go. Finally our Burmese shows up with some very poorly upgraded hussars. But is it too little too late? Team East is now pushing in. Bombard Tower is not going to stand a chance. Elephant archers have so much freaking HP, they don't care what's attacking them. This gold's still, you know, there. Oh man, Look at this. Purple has managed to 0 kills on this light cab, but has managed to... Yeah, not surprised. I don't think any of us are surprised. What the hell? 310 paladins, 528 halberdiers for the Viper. I don't think any of us are surprised by the outcome of this game. Let's take a look. They were... oh, the Eagles were here to tank. This is still a lot of paladins, though. 3,800 HP of paladins, 27 of them. Eagles, no real attack bonus. Attacking on a 13, what's your melee? 5. Okay, that's not bad with... But yeah, gray. I mean, blue and gray collapse. The difference is, look what green did to gray's base. Gutted it. Do you see a single gray structure here, except for these this one tiny little wall off? Not a single gray structure. Every lumber camp, every house, every mining camp destroyed. To the north, they left all of this infrastructure. They left a freaking town center behind enemy lines. Allowed him to build, and now look at him. He walled them off. Blue. Is that purple wanting to send these paladins to help? No wonder they got stuck in the forest. They can't even go out this way. Wow, what a fantastic clinic here by Team East, and what an absolute lesson to be learned. Destroy your enemy, kill your enemy, because otherwise, when you don't, this shows up at the hour and 4-minute mark of the game. 7,000 HP of elephant, and good luck to you dealing with that. That was a very fun game, actually. Okay. Are these the same actual players? No, this is the game we just saw. Sorry, guys. Oh, nice. Jimmy 2 times is back. Let's start watching this one. Yeah, that was a very good team effort there. Although, for Team East, it was basically the Viper holding the north for the longest time. Blue, teal, green, and gray. It's kind of northwest, but whatever. We'll call them Team West. And again, one player finds himself completely isolated from his teammates. In this case, it's Nolo as the Byzantines. Okay, not a bad civ to have isolated. Juicier buildings, trash units. Jimmy 2 times as the teal Magyars. What is this? Vodka L? Oh, okay, vodka. We'll just call him vodka. Hi, Dave. As the as the green Dravidians. And in blue, we've got Modri as the Portuguese, spawning opposite of King Marv as the red Japanese, the Viper in his yellow as the Teutons. Oh, I shudder to think what his opponents are going to have to deal with Viper as the frickin' Teutons. Kamigawa's back as the Khmer Kamai, however you want to pronounce it. And T90, okay. So we've got a caster in the game as well, this time as the Italians. So T90 has spawned opposite the Byzantines, who are trying to... Oh my god, that is an aggressive wall off here by Nolo. Completed it up here. It's completing it down here. T90 though. Okay, pulling boars at the moment. Not bringing any more villagers to defend this. Giving Gray a... Oh man, look at T90. He has been walled off entirely. Lake also compromised. That is very bad. Nolo has a big juicy corridor heading south, bifurcating east. Gives him a lot of avenues of attack. The Viper in purple might want to join effort here and start walling this part of the map off. Red, King Marv, take a look, has already done the walling off. So him and blue, Modri, agree, you know what, let's boom. Let's get to that 25-30 minute mark of the game and let's beat the hell out of each other with our armies. No shenanigans, no Tato things. Blue pinging this lake saying, all right, guys, I'm going to take this one. Take a look at the mini-map. It kind of looks like there's an extension to this lake, but it doesn't exist on the real map, right? It looks like this lake is 2 parts. Oh, Age of Empires things. Oh, you think this one is actually from the tournament? I thought it said unranked. Yeah, it says unranked here. I tried not to get the tournament games. And this was 3 days ago. Oh, Oh shit, oh man, sorry guys. Brain fart. Let's bring us back up to speed here. Oh, is it? Okay. Okay, well there you go, we've got a tournament game. Okay, so we're back to about what we were at before. Viper pulling Abor. Green expanding, but yeah. Again, this big north-south corridor needs to be dealt with. Teal and Gray seem like they want to wall it off halfway. We'll see if Teal can hold the... Gray can hold this. This is a lot of land and defensive structures he needs to hold. Okay, well that's pretty cool. Yeah, I get it, Alice. If this is a tournament game, that's pretty cool. I think in tournament games, if I had to guess, we'll see how aggressive and bonkers they get, because I feel like in tournament games, players are a bit more conservative. Not a lot, but like a little bit more conservative, just because there's money on the line. But we'll see if they go bonkers here. Then we'll know that it's a practice run or something else. In any event, who cares? Like you're saying, these are amazing players. Let's have some fun and watch what the hell is going on. Teal has taken this lake for himself. Our Magyar leaving our Byzantine to have to eat mutton for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Who's getting the lakes here? Blue's going to take the lake. So we have 1, 2... The Viper gets 2 lakes, I guess. Let's see if he gives one to red or purple. This time it's red, who, by the way, take a look at this. Isolated from his teammates. That is a long distance to go. Is Jerry in Black Forest, in Rage Forest 4, by the way? I forgot to look him up on Liquipedia. I went on the website. I wanted to see when the games were and how many games have been played. It's very confusing. All the stats that they have up on Liquipedia, but I didn't look at actually the team names. I hope Jerry does well. I hope Jerry reaches the final. I'll send him an email, invite him to come on the channel and talk to us. Man, do we love Jerry. And by the way, we're going to end tonight's stream. This is the 3rd video. I think we're going to watch a 4th. I mean, assuming this game doesn't go 2 hours. We're going to watch a 4th game with Jerry that was played a few hours ago. I hope they picked Jerry. I hope they weren't dicks about it. Jerry's awesome. Jerry does Jerry things, just like Tato does Tato things. And he is very fun to watch. Bit of a confusing boar pull here out of Jimmy 2 times. Had to lure the boar more than 2 times. And now Orange walling this part off. Okay. It does look like Team East has a lot more land on their side of the map, but it could be misleading because Modri has all of this side pocket expansion to go into. In any event, let's see what happens. More and more players starting to go up to feudal. Who will get there first? Looks like T90. Okay. So our Italian will hit. He has 3 villagers on gold. Where are they? There they are. Not far after him will be who? Blue, Modri, and then looks like purple. The Viper last to click up on the back of 26 villagers, so we know he wants to go fast castle probably, right? Our rootin' tootin'. I'm not gonna give him the caster jinx though. I'm not gonna make any predictions, claims. I know there are casters out there that love to say, oh, this player's going to do this player's going to do that. I absolutely don't know. The reason I love Age of Empires is because it's this is essentially a much more intricate, much more complicated, much more involved game of chess. You have your units. One moves in diagonal, one moves in what do you want to call a knight move, an L-shaped. One moves in straight line. One does whatever the hell she wants. We'll call her the queen. Everyone moves differently. Everyone attacks differently. You sacrifice a meat shield of pawns. The first few steps are always the same and boring. You have to sit through the first 5, 6, 7 minutes, and then all hell can potentially break loose. And in chess, you just never know what the hell's going to happen. You have all these, like, Sicilian defense and, I don't know, this offense and all that. Just like here, you have build orders. But ultimately, it really is up to the players to freestyle their way in and out of victories. Oh, yeah, get that wall off quickly before that tower goes up. And that is my rant for the day. Look at green dodging arrow fire, drawing it away so they don't attack the villagers. Although, never mind, there's no villagers to attack. Green is just showboating his skills now, his vodka. Now T90's trying to break out of this contain, but there's a whole bunch of palisades here by Nolo. What is Nolo doing, by the way? I mean, everyone's in feudal. Kamigawa hitting castle first, immediately 2 town centers. Oh, the Khmer are so, that farming bonus really just stacks over time. Why is blue pinging over here? Because red is trying to insert himself in here as well. Yeah, Dave, you're right. I think it was Age of Kings, actually, the cinematic, where the king knocks down the pawn and then he smirks at the other guy, and then a bunch of light cav come and destroy a treb. Is that what you're referring to? Believe me, that's Age of Kings. I know, because I've been watching that opening cinematic since 1998. Although Conqueror, I don't remember the opening cinematic. Might also be chess. I don't remember it specifically. But yeah. Yes, that one? Okay, good, yeah. But ultimately, this is all it is, like every other RTS, right? This is a, although it adds an element of economics that chess doesn't have. Just like in real economics, the players here have to balance their very, very scarce resources to build, you know. It's like chess if you could build your own units during chess. Like if I could build a queen, or I could build a rook or a knight. That's what Age of Empires is. Oh man, galleys. T90 has given up control of the water. Not too sure that was a smart move. We'll see in the long run if it benefits him. Purple, though, hitting castle first. Might want to send an onager to try to get rid of these galleys. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. For now, everyone's taking the water, except this one lake. What's wrong with this lake? Why does nobody want it? This prime piece of real estate. I guess Red just doesn't have time. He's busy walling everything off, attacking the walls of his opponent. There's a purple dot here. Okay, it's just a scout. How far is T90, by the way, from hitting castle? Oh, he is very far off. He needs 100 gold, 400 more food. What's his civilian population? 34. 35. So second highest villager count in the game. But again, oh, now purple. Yeah, this is what happens when you cede control of choke points. Your enemy can just destroy their own walls, their own palisades, and move in. Does T90 see this? Oh, that's so lucky for him. If Nolo had built this just one tile back, he would not even know that it exists here. Immediately placing down a counter outpost so that he can see what's about to hit him. Although, what the hell is about to hit him? Literally nothing. 4 galleys. Which, by the way, he sees, and now he's laming his stone as well. T90. Oh, I feel bad. Remember the first Rage Forest cast that we had? Atlas, Brian, I think you guys were there. Where T90 just kept getting hammered and hammered on the flank position. It looks like it's about to happen again, though. Teal continuing to build. He's got a villager here, so I guess once he's comfortable, once he gets more wood, he will be plopping down some military infrastructure. How did that barracks go down? I guess T90 doesn't care. He is going up to castle finally, 1 minute and 40 seconds away. More and more players are going up. Blue just hit. Gray is on his way. King Marv? Oh, he needs a bit more food. Moji, though, may not give him time. Got a castle here. They're a bit of a stalemate here to the west. I guess they agreed this is going to be the avenue of attack. Yeah, your mom, you were there. You were there. It was crazy. Every single game just continually attacked. I mean, it's Age of Empires. Everyone gets attacked. But he was always on the flank, getting absolutely gutted every single game. He had to retreat into the back of his teammates' bases. I felt so bad that was the first games that I cast of T90. Although I think I found one where he won a day or two later. Another dock. I guess he decided to stop blaming the stone. Which one of a loss? Yeah, you have to have a good sense of humor in Age of Empires. You can't take this shit too seriously. I never understood players, even back in the 90s, I never understood players that were always so aggressive and upset. It's a game. If you lose, learn, figure out why you lost, watch the replay like basketball players do. Every sports person in every sport, if they want to be great, why is there a demo raft here? Okay. If they want to be good, not great, if they want to be good, they watch themselves back on tape. Or, you know, if you're on the richer teams, like the Chicago Bulls, for example, you have people who watch the tape for you and show you the highlights. T90, this is the moment he's been waiting for. And this is the moment Nolo has been preparing for. Oh, cancels the castle. Oh, that's sour here for T90. Okay, this is good. We'll get control of the western portion. But yes, as I was saying, people who lose, I don't know. Even like I was saying back in the day, I would always tell people, you know, there's always trolls. There's always people when you lose that make fun of you and mock you. And if you win, they mock you still. I would always just tell them, shut up. It's a game. I'm not 8 years old. I don't flip the chessboard over anymore when I lose. Yeah, watch yourself, figure out what you did wrong, figure out where you can improve. If you want to be a great player, if you want to just have fun, then don't, just have fun. I don't understand people that go online and just start being dicks to everybody. Hi, James, glad you could join. Weston, who is Doug? Where is he? Moving in. They have nowhere else to go now that this castle's up. Atlas, that's not a bad way to look at it. It is a lot of wood that he's invested in gold into here. The problem is he's got the backing of these ships now, so the mangonels can reach out. Doug is James when he is hammered. Who the hell is James? What am I missing here? Oh, James Darcy. Okay, I see. Oh, you guys and your inside jokes. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening out on the map. We're reaching that point, 25 to 30 minutes. Infrastructure is going down for everybody. Viper's moving in to support King Marv. We'll see if it's too little too late. Organ gun's already in here. So let's move clockwise. We know what's going on here. We've got some galleys protecting a few mangonels. A lot of infrastructure here for Nolo. He has made himself at home. Remember, these are Byzantine structures, so they're going to be extra juicy and tanky. Going to be harder to take them down. 1-for-1 shot here for Onagers. What are you? You are a wolf being annoying as hell. Red has finally taken the lake. And over here, the Viper has showed up with a castle. Like I said, woe unto anyone who has to face the Viper playing Teutons. One of the craziest, strongest civs. Hands of one of the craziest, strongest players. Crazy strong, not crazy. You guys know what I mean. Okay. Kamigawa supporting his teammate. Does he have any infrastructure here at all? Okay, stables. Oh man, if he can start banking and growing the count of his ballista elephants. How many for now? Just the one? No, there's a second one. Viper's under attack though. Is he an Imperial? Yes, he is. Crenellations going up for him, so watch out for these 13 range freaking Teutonic castles. Let's see, though. Crenellations all the live long day. You're not going to outrange a Treb. Yeah, this is problematic for T90, but he's doing a good job pushing this back. Siege at this point is really what he needs. Okay, one monk down. Attack round gets another one. Beautiful attack rounds out of T90. And now he's going to shoo these guys away. He needs more, though. What is he doing? Is he going up to Imperial? No. His resources? Absolutely no resources whatsoever for T90. And now Green is inserting himself into here. What is the Viper building? Bombard cannons, condottieri, excuse me. And now it's a team effort here on the repair. I mean, condottieri are good, but they're more of a gunpowder sniping unit, right? They're not really... I mean, they're okay. They're not, yeah, 3 melee armor. I don't know. Where's this monk going? What is he trying to convert an organ gun? I guess when your enemy engages into your castle, though, not exactly a bad trade. What do we have here? Markets going up for Team East. Somehow this monk is still alive. How the hell is he still alive? Oh, no, but now Teal is showing up instead of supporting Jimmy 2 times. Instead of supporting Nolo, I guess Nolo is telling him, don't worry, bro. No worries at all. I got this. And by I got this, I guess he means losing his entire forward position here. But for some reason, our Magyar pushing out with these Cavaliers. I mean, look, not a bad idea to try to kill the Viper early as possible, as quickly as possible. Another Teutonic castle going up for him. How many villagers being sent to deal with this, to build this? Only 6. But hoping he has enough of a big enough of an army. King Marv, by the way, has collapsed. He is going pure monk play. But he is Japanese. Nothing at all outstanding about their monks. Gets a convert, but unfortunately the Viper's big balls were already on the way. And they immediately wreck that Mangonel. Kamigawa, our Khmer, pivoting to 2 directions. Trying to save both players. Oh, man. Oh, man, that extra attack. +7 attack, and he's now pinging here. What does he want? I don't know what he wants, but this is a lot of walls out of King Marv. Viper's castle did not go up. Looks like he canceled it. Still has 1,400 stone in the bank. I was just double checking Jerry is not in the rage force. Oh, that's sour. Ah, man, that sucks. Would have loved to see Jerry. You know what I'd love to see more? Ballista elephants. Where the hell are they? Oh my god, what are they doing? I think he forgot that he had them here. Look at this. They're just hanging out. Hiding. Anyway, let's see what T90 is doing. I will zoom out, see what he's planning on doing. Not much. Building his trade, going up to Imperial, getting economic upgrades. But yeah, the entire offensive here of Nolo has stalled. Teal would have done well to help him. But now there's a 3 versus 2 over here. Really a 3v1. Our Japanese player is not doing much. He has 0 military supply. To be fair, the Viper doesn't have any army supply either. 25 army supply. 17 of those are Halbs. But do they need them? These elephants are the Khmer. 21 attack on them. Okay. Green's Treb's running away. He sees the writing on the wall. Blue not really getting the message just yet. 2 organ guns only? What is Modri doing? Now remember, Teutonic units from the barracks, from the stable, all of units from the barracks and stable and castle and Imperial get +1/+2 to their melee. So these guys are at 5 melee armor right now. Knights are going to have, or Paladins are going to have a bit of a harder time dislodging them. Something's under attack here. Oh, the twang of a trebuchet here from our Byzantine. Look at Purple preemptively walling this part of the map off. Doesn't want any kind of annoying side incursions. Oh, very cocky castle here by Modri. Really? After you lost all your trebs, and here we go. Our Magyar is trying to do a bit of a reach around attack here to kill Red as fast as possible, but Red is expanding everywhere. Preemptively running his villagers around. Green, hello, wake up. Wake up, Vodka. Vodka might be in a vodka-induced trance right now. Where are you going? Okay, never mind. Just the usual right-click shenanigans in Age of Empires. Town center going up for Red. I mean, look at Jimmy 2 times. I love what he did here. He tried to establish a whole bunch of infrastructure, as did Green, as did Vodka. And now Team East, instead of fighting and pushing in, have to deal with this annoying infrastructure. But why is he not moving forward with his halberdiers? There's nothing here. There's no ranged units here. A few bombard cannons. Upgrades on these guys. Max upgrades. On the Vipers. Not yet. Uh-oh. Nike's Onager research being done. And our Byzantine is arraying his forces on the field of battle in a nice little choke point. And our Italian castle does collapse. Does T90 care, though? What is his infrastructure? Not a lot, actually. Just siege workshops. 3 siege workshops. Am I missing something? There's an archery range. Okay, 5 archery ranges. When the player is orange and they're playing these Byzantine-style architecture where the tops are orange, man, is it hard to watch sometimes. Yeah, Dave, pathing, exactly. And now these battle elephants are moving forward. Green, waiting a little bit too long, perhaps, to engage, giving the Vipers halbs time to show up. And now they completely collapse. What is all this infrastructure here? I mean, Jimmy 2 times got a shit ton of food. Oh, now these Shrebs are in trouble. Vodka has to get these halberdiers in the way immediately. Okay, Jimmy 2 times, I guess, pivoted north. And now they're moving into T90's base. The question is, who's going to help T90? The answer is Kamigawa, with how many? 4 elephants over here. 5 elephants over here. Not exactly a lot of elephants. Our Italian going for the gunpowder. Not a bad idea. What is attacking here? That random tower. I thought this they were opening up a new front. Something on 4 legs has to get rid of the Viper's bombard cannons. Something on 4 legs has to run around this battlefield and just run straight into the Viper's. They are shitty HP. I mean, there's a fresh one coming in, but look at this one. 3 HP. Just send a halberdier. Green, send a halberdier to get rid of those bombard cannons. The Viper preemptively putting up a very defensive castle here in the north-south corridor that we were looking at before. What is attacking here? Oh, Magyar Paladins, not exactly as fast as the Cumans, though. 0 kills on this one. 0 kills on that one. T90 pinging over here, where he is now being breached for a second time. This time our Byzantine is trying to establish his base. He is here to stay. Teal supporting. Monks also moving in. Trebs moving in. Anything and everything under the sun. We've got elite cannon galleons that are going to shred T90's base to pieces. I don't think they can reach this purple castle, though. They can reach perhaps one of these. Oh my god, look at Purple pinging, telling T90 you've got all this space to expand into. T90 immediately builds a bunch of town centers, but here we go. The Viper maybe overextended here. Lots and lots of villagers, but they're heading into a forest of halberdiers. Kamigawa has lost all his forward elephants. Condottieri are trying to run amok. Yeah, Alice, right? It's very weird. It looks like a few of them died. Never mind. I think that the villagers repaired them. Oh, now the Trebs. Okay, moves them at literally the last seconds. 30 kills on these guys, although 3 of those are friendly fire. Yeah, I thought he could reach the no, he can't. It's the Trebs that got rid of that castle. So T90 has collapsed. He has been pushed back into the back of Kamigawa's base. Kamigawa is retreating as well. It looks like they're giving up this positioning here to the northeast of the map at the 2 o'clock position. At the same time, though, the Viper, Kamigawa, and King Marv, all three of them pushing into here. Jimmy 2 times needs more gold. Jimmy 2 times needs to produce more paladins. He's got 43 paladins, 19 more on the way. He needs to pivot here, just like last game, where our Cuban paladins saved the day over and over and over again. 5 trebs out of our Byzantine. Jimmy 2 times very much interested in attacking these elephants, chasing them. Oh, I wouldn't chase too far. This looks like a kill box to me. This looks like a nice big trap. But does he even need it? The elephants just turn around and shred everything. T90's last castle is under siege. He's got a treb out. That's about all he has, and 8 hand cannoneers. King Marv here has amassed quite an army of arbalests, by the way. Oh, but we've got to be careful. Okay, he does manage to snipe that with the help of a ball from the Viper. Okay, let's take a look at these paladins now. 2 kills. 4 kills. So not exactly the kind of damage output that you want from a fully upgraded paladin. But whatever little annoyance they can do, it's still chasing trade cards here. Still only 2 kills. Whatever little annoyance they can do to distract from one of these fronts. But it looks like the T90's base is done. Does he see the villagers up here? Yeah, they see the villagers. Send something to kill it. King Marv gathering his paladins as well as support. How many elephants are left for our Khmer? 40 elephants. And they are not too far off. Blue pinging over here. Blue pinging over here. Does he want to open up a second front? These arbalests have to be careful. They're literally 1 onager shot. This Dravidian siege onager slowly plodding its way forward. Oh no, no, straight into a condottieri. Attack ground gets 1 halberdier. 1 unlucky son of a bitch takes a bunch of rocks to the face. Okay, and finally our Dravidian is starting to mix in some champions. Come on. 95 halberdiers are queued up. Might want to cancel some of those. That's a lot of resources you can sell for gold and buy more champions. Now these paladins trying to slam into here, but Viper's castle is gonna basically shred them to pieces. Oh no, Team East is being pushed into. So there's a stalemate here, which is absolutely terrible for Team East. As long as this stalemate continues, and as long as Nolo and Jimmy 2 times push in here, it's only a matter of time. Teal again pinging over here. Not too sure what he wants. Yeah, he built this castle a while ago, I think, to control this north-south corridor and these barracks so that he can reinforce, I guess, if there's any kind of incursion. Viper always playing 40 chess in this game. He has such an amazing game sense, but in come 13,000 HP of elephants. Where are they going? Slowly plodding their way south, away from the action. But again, they're doing this thing where they're leaving behind. Players are leaving behind enemy infrastructure. I mean, these are still T90's archery ranges. These are still T90's barracks. Oh, no, never mind. That one's not. No, never mind. Just the archery ranges and just a bunch of purple stables. Continue the stalemate. Gray pinging over here. These paladins are going to absolutely wreck this small gunpowder force of T90. But we've got the Khmer with the double bolt crossbows. His 2 siege elephants, or ballista elephants rather, have died. I didn't check if Woot Steel has been researched here for our Dravidian. If it has, then yeah, go gadget champions. Although take 164 halberdiers. You know, with Woot Steel, actually, halberdiers are not a bad idea. 10 attack, ignores armor, plus the bonus against whatever the hell they have bonuses against. anything and everything. Modri with the bombard towers as well. Green starting to pump out more and more siege onagers. Trade being ransacked here by our Magyar. But the one thing that Team West has not been able to do is stymie the Viper. And he is just everywhere. Take a look at his score. Close to Jimmy, but much higher. He has been saving his team left, right, and center here. But we'll see. This feels like they're being compressed a little bit too much, right? They're down here to the south. They're being compressed. It's no longer a stalemate. This is a pure compression. And to the east, they're being compressed as well. T90's base has been overrun. What's left for him? Okay, just that one archery range. A few walls, nothing to write home about. Does he have any trade? He's got 33 trade cards. That's how he's affording these hand cannoneers. But the situation is very dire here for Team East. They need to cut through this forest yesterday and try to attack the trade or something. Arbalest sniping down 44 of them. But look at this, the villagers are not moving. These annoying Magyar capped rams, not even siege, are destroying the infrastructure here. These Japanese archers struggling to keep up. Where are these elephants, by the way? Oh man, we missed something here. I don't know if he converted them or if they all died. It looks like he's converting them, or if they died to onager shots or something. It looks like only elephants dying on this field of battle. And now the Viper's castle is under attack. Blue's Trebs are back. Modri wants to dislodge this entire position. Vodka taking the score lead now on his team with his 100 Dravidian halberdiers. Oh, queued up and ready to slice and dice anything in their path. 10 siege onagers queued up as well for him. Kamigawa with an emergency wall up. This is what I'm talking about. Why are you leaving enemy structures behind? This is 2 battle elephants that are going to pop out, wreck these halberdiers. What's the HP on the paladins? Shit HP on the paladins, and they're going to get that treb. Converted elephant, halberdiers, fighting skirmishers out of T90. He is building anything and everything that he possibly can. The fighting spirit is strong. Unfortunately, the fighting resources are not. 43 food, and T90 has GG'd. Kamigawa GG'd, King Marv GG'd, and the Viper GG'd as well. Wow. Take a quick look at kill count. Not the highest kill count in the game. Okay. That was a fun one. Man, they held really, really strong. It hurts your soul. I take it you like to play elephants when playing Age of Empires? They are just, you know, I think we talked about it on this channel a few weeks ago about what happens if you increase the elephant speed to match just a normal moving unit. And some of us liked the idea, some of us did not. So guys, we have time. We've been doing this for 2 hours. We have time for one last game, assuming it doesn't last 5 minutes, which I don't think it will. And we've got Jerry. For those of you joining, Jerry is our favorite player. We love watching Jerry. Jerry does Jerry things like trying to pull boars when he's being attacked by multiple wildlife. And oh, look at red and purple already pinging on the map. Let's take a look. Red, gray, blue, and purple. Definitely Team West. Okay, so the names stack up. Let's take a look. Kylar in red as the Bulgarians. Khmer being played by Double ZX this time. We'll see if he goes full elephants as well. Jerry is the Ethiopians. Will he show us Showtels? Showtell us the Showtell. Aztecs by Modri. Oh, man. Powerful, powerful civilization. King Marv this time is the Vietnamese. Freaking Andy's joined us this time as the Portuguese. Zastosi is the Bohemians. And in yellow, the Viper, oh god, is Hindustanis. Yeah, Jerry for the win. Wow, okay, we've got some of the heaviest hitting civs in the game with some of the most powerful units in the game. Let's freaking go. Let's take a look at the map. It looks like a fairly easy wall off here to the north. Kylar being super duper greedy. Yellow making his way very, very slowly. We'll see if red gives him a chance. Oh, you don't have time. A little bit of each one. A little bit of each one. Oh, they're not following the strategy. Let's see if Viper makes an issue here. Does manage to sneak in. Sees the wall off. Knows there's nothing he can do about it. And immediately builds an annoying little wall off himself. But they just build the palisade right behind. So to the north, Kylar has taken possession of these boars here. In the center of the map, Cocaine Bear guards this precious trade route. This precious attack route. And all the coke in the world is not going to help him against two villagers. We've got another west, east, west, up, down, diagonal area. Zastosi wisely walling it off here. Gets the boars, gets these juicy resources. This is a lot of resources. And then to the south, it gets a little bit more complicated and icky. Purple wants, I guess, to wall off here, but then that leaves the northern corridor open. This is a lot of boars here, by the way. 9 of them. So we'll see how they carve up the south. To the north, easy wall offs. To the south, a bit messy. How many lakes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lakes again. I hope Jerry can join us one of these games and talk to us and tell us many wise Jerry things. Let's see. For now, Jerry is building a dock here to the back. Where are his closest boars, by the way, in case I don't want to miss any kind of boar pull by him. Oh, there are no boars for him to pull. Unless he tries to get these ones. Jerry being a bit lazy with the wall offs here. Red pinging desperately saying, hey, guys, somebody needs to wall this part off. Jerry, in the meantime, has gone fishing. The villager casting her net. Oh, bit of a glitch in the animations. Now he's sending a scout. But Zastosi, freaking Andy, already here. Kylar luring them into Jerry's scout. Jerry's scout turns around, turns tail, and says, this is not a fight I want to take. And abandons all. Oh no, he is abandoning all the boars in the middle of the map. Looks like Zastosi, while he's attacking, is also pulling boars. Looks like he only pulled 2, left the third one, so not exactly a Beastmaster classification for him. Oh, I would never want to fight against Cocaine Bear. Okay, Jerry decides, you know what? I'm being a little bit too conservative. I've got my scout. I've got Kylar's scout. The other scouts are retreating. Are we going to see a boar pull? Get that bow and arrow. I don't want to see a hammer. What the hell is this? Okay. Jerry doing the unexpected. I thought it was going to be a boar pull. If not a boar pull, for sure a palisade. Instead, we get a barracks smack dab in the middle of the map. Red waiting, I guess, to take the boars. Teal has claimed this piece of land, so blue... I mean, Jerry needs to wall this part off anyway. But again, I would not want to meet a bear that's all roided out on coke. Oh, so Jerry's not even going to go for the boar pull? Ah, it's really upsetting. I've talked Jerry up so much that when he doesn't do Jerry things, it's kind of disappointing. But in any event, we'll see Jerry. The game has just started. We're only 8 minutes into it. Hammer in hand, his villager is moving where? Over here. Oh, you know she's going to get attacked by this Cocaine Bear. But let's see if the scout gets there first, softens the bear up a little bit. Maybe plays it a little bit of classical music, lulls it to sleep. And let's see, he's going to retreat. Double ZX shows up as well. No villagers out here for him. We've got Kylar. Kylar having to contend with this bear. Movement speed 0.59. Town center kills the bear immediately. And here we go. Here we go. I thought for sure. There it is. Look at Double ZX cock blocking the bear. You don't need to block it. Just attack it. There you go. And Jerry's scout deciding not to join in on the action. Why would I? Someone else is doing the job for me. Where are the boars? Oh, there they are. Okay. I went to the wrong player. Or did I? I don't know. More and more players hitting Feudal 3. Annoying Jerry. Militia's cudgel in hand. Or is it cudgel? Cudgel. Oh my god, Atlas, I do remember what happened the last time Jerry tried a boar pull. It did not go well for Jerry. Jerry lost his villager. Jerry lost the boars. Jerry lost all time and momentum. Cocaine bear, cocaine bear. They have to run around the bear. Scout takes damage. Look at this. Look at this. 3 stooges here. Oh, if only I could insert fun music here. Okay, they leave, Jerry leaves King Mars' villager alone here. Oh, the bear looked like he took a bunch of arrows to the ass. Does fall these 3 men-at-arms. Let's see what kind of trouble they can get into. Gray pinging over here saying, guys, we need to, put some pressure on here because there's a villager en route and who knows what kind of trouble she's going to get up to. Oh man, Jerry got a kill. Jerry got a kill on his scout. But getting that kill on the scout alerts the enemy that you are en route. And freaking Andy, this isn't his first game. Look at Jerry blocking the construction. Okay. I like this Jerry. Getting another villager? But now he's going to have to avoid castle fire, town center fire. Man, like I said, Jerry just keeps getting better and better. For all of the nonsense. 3 kills. All right, let's see what else is going on the map. Going on in the map. Kylar walling himself off from the Viper. The Viper trying to get these palisades to go down. Kylar looks like he's rushing the castle. Yes, he is in the top left of our screen. Double ZX already in castle, first in the game to reach, immediately plops down a second town center. Beautiful location. By the way, this is an amazing base spawn for him. Gold in 2 very close piles, stone with just the perfect amount of room to build a town center. Jerry continuing the fishing fleet. Let's see what kind of trouble he gets up to here. Getting 5 kills now. Let's see if he wastes his time with this enclave. No way he's going to bust into that. Purple, Modri. Not much. Happy to sit back and let Jerry... Guys, look at Jerry. Safety be damned. He has torn down the palisade. No, that's still there. Never mind. But safety be damned. He has somehow gotten a villager in here. Probably deleted one of the palisades over there. And now he's building infrastructure in the... basically on contested land. I don't really want to call this Team East's base, but this area is pretty damn contested. Viper in castle building 2 town centers of his own. Teal, Zastosi, walling off to the west, not really doing much here. Still 7 seconds away from castle. Jerry being annoying here in the back. The Viper sees this. Jerry disengages from the palisade. At least, you know what? Attack from 3 or 4 angles. Why the hell not? Distract your opponent's villagers. But Modri pulling a Jerry has snuck in a dock into his enemy's base. Fire galleys on the way for everybody. But advantage here to our green Vietnamese. He can repair these ships all the livelong day with these villagers. Exactly. Attack, run away. What is it? Reduce, reuse, recycle is King Marv's mantra over here. Teal finally building 2 town centers, or finally completing 2 town centers. Uh-oh. Green has managed to stifle that attack. Look at Jerry. Building forward a blacksmith. He does not want to build in his base, I guess. 1 villager alone is going to be very slow. He's got a shit ton of gold. That's the one thing about Jerry. He always manages to have a lot of gold. which is fantastic because he's one of these players, like some of us, who instead of building one unit at a time, will save his resources until he has enough. And look at Red has snuck in a villager as well, fighting the Viper's villager. Oh, that's unfortunate for her. Did he manage to get the wall off in time? Amazing play here by Kylar. And now walled himself off from the Viper's villager too. Beautiful play. Oh, but it was weak. I don't think the Viper noticed. Oh, the Viper must have thought that that one piece of wall, the palisade, whatever the hell it is, was still up and running. Jerry looks like he lost his scout. Now it looks like his, never mind. Building a ragtag army. Remember, Ethiopians get the pike upgrade automatically the second they reach castle. The question is, what are you going to do? He's building crossbows. Let's see if he can save Moji's fleet here. These fire galleys are going to melt. Look at that amount of damage that the just basic feudal age armor archers do to this unit. Oh, they're on the high ground. Sorry, they're not feudal age. They're freaking crossbows. Sometimes I zoom in a little bit too much. Synchronized attack here by Jerry, an Olympic sport if there ever was one. Whack, 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 he says. The Viper trying to bust in with this Hindustani armored elephant. At the same time, this villager did bite the dust and left a gap in that attempted isolation wall. Our Portuguese player hitting castle, supporting castle for him. Immediate organ guns, big shock. Okay, so the Viper is going to bust through here. What is Red building? He's going to build a siege workshop of his own. Maybe try to wall it off. Yeah, I was going to say maybe try to throw some obstacles in the way to keep the Viper from just overwhelming. Jerry has pushed in a little bit too much, but did get vision of the scout and now vision of those scout cavalry. Three of these guys not enough. The HP going up a little bit at a time. But Moji says, you know, Jerry, I like your aggression here. Why the hell not? Hi, Kotal. You are joining us during the last game where we are watching Jerry be incredibly aggressive with the Ethiopians. Kudos to him. So aggressive, in fact, that he built a blacksmith in the middle of no man's land, and now Marv must be looking at this and going, what the hell is all this shit? Yeah, if Jerry was smart, maybe lame the boars. Although at this stage of the game, we'll see if boars. We are very quickly approaching the 25 to 30 minute mark. Infrastructure being built by everyone. Our Khmer, how are his resources? Oh, take a look at those resources for our Khmer. Whether that's for Imperial or for Ballista elephants, either way, it's a good time for us as the viewers. Okay, enough of an annoying structure block here by Kylar. And let's see how his mangonel shots do against the Viper. Okay. Misses. Oh, why did you turn around? Oh, he turns around and gets sniped. Why didn't you bring your second one also? Okay. Checking up on Jerry. Any more villagers being sent this way? No, because Modri has blocked off this avenue. Maybe through here. But archery range 90% complete. Jerry's expanding yet again with a third town center. Modri, our Aztec, already 60 HP on these guys. Remember, their HP goes up 5 every tech that's researched, up to a massive 95 HP. My goodness, 95 HP. That is ridiculous. Jerry being annoying here, but pike and crossbows are not going to be able to really do much against the castle. Viper, aggressive castle placement, retreats. Why is he retreating? Does he want to build up his army? Teal here now, Zastosi with the score lead on his team. A galley. Okay, worried about Jerry's aggression, I guess. Modri continuing to be annoying, tickling away at the HP of these docks. What is Marv doing? He is not defending them at all because he is busy at addressing this threat here to the south. Jerry has brought his army here, has unfortunately blocked the Treb for a second. So now freaking Andy finds his castle under attack. If he even tries to move in here, how many Aztec monks? 11 Aztec monks with block printing, by the way, are here to greet him. Let's see what the hell Andy is planning on doing about this. What is King Marv planning on doing about this? I mean, light cab, not a bad idea. Swarm over this. These pikemen aren't going to do that much damage. They're completely unupgraded. One defensive armor upgrade on them only. Green already beginning the exodus with a center of the map. Town center. Oh no, now freaking Andy lost his castle. What is the Viper researching here? Chautauqua, excellent. How many hand cannoneers? Not a single hand cannoneer for him, but researching Chautauqua anyway. How many archery ranges? 3 only. Okay. Okay, now he's starting to produce. But Chautauqua versus Ballista Elephants. Remember, these are the only units in Castle Age that can demolish trees. What a ridiculously strong unit. Slowly, I don't remember him pinging here. Did he coordinate this with his team? One Treb left behind to do as much damage as possible, and the monk count is still 18. I thought I was going to say still 11, but no, it's 18. Jerry has stopped reinforcing his teammate. Very small amounts of units moving forward. He is adding whatever little value he can. Has stopped producing units altogether. How are his resources? I guess he's starting to bank resources to go up to Imperial. He is the last on his team not to reach it. Let's go north-south, see exactly what's happening. Oh, oh, facing Haufnitsa is never fun, but you know what can face them? Freaking Ballista Elephants. Not the greatest attack. They are going to be elite in 10 seconds. And Viper's going to discover this immediately. And now they're elite. Deletes his own wall, moving forward. He's got a bunch of Bulgarian infantry. Bilbo Baggins? No Bilbo Baggins upgrade just yet. Green has been dislodged, or it looks like he's about to be dislodged. Oh no, a sour catch here. These aren't scouts, these are light cav. Oh my goodness. How many now? 17. Okay, so he lost a monk somewhere. Unless that monk is trying to convert stuff elsewhere. But how do you stop this push of the Aztec? Green needs to build a shit ton more light cav. King Marv's only got... Oh, he's got way too much gold. And look at Purple showboating here, saying, you know what, I've got so many monks, I'm just gonna convert your freaking villagers. HP, 75 HP, so still missing an upgrade or two to get them to their full capacity. What is happening here? Oh, never mind, it's this one annoying ram. Chautauqua and Haufnitsa trying to stop these Ballista Elephants. No double bolt on them just yet. Attack upgrade still not the greatest. Oh man. Aztec monks moving forward. But here we go. Andy has had enough. A huge body of cavaliers. Pike out of position. Pike out of position. Not that they're going to help at all in this fight here. They are going to get overwhelmed and swarmed. Upgrades, not the greatest on these guys, but enough of them are here with the organ gun support, with the light cav support. But 16 Aztec monks still standing, a bunch of them full faith. Jerry's army has melted. Melted. Early Castle Age Pike are not going to stand a chance against Cavaliers, and now Purple has lost his entire army. Overrun. Absolutely overrun. What a fantastic retaliation here by Andy, saying, you got my castle, F you. I'm just gonna find you. I'm gonna attack you with every single ounce of strength I have, and that ounce of strength turns out to be 22 Cavaliers, 9 organ guns. Are they elite yet? They are not elite. Jerry again with the little combo of 1 pike, 1 crossbow. Finally hits Imperial. Let's see what he does. Let's keep an eye on Jerry. Anyway, to the north, elite ballista elephants fighting Shatagni augmented hand cannoneers backed by Hufnitzas. No, this isn't deathmatch. And now it looks like they've got double bolt. Oh, somebody in the chat remind me what the hell the name of the upgrade is. Is it double bolt? I'm so... Sometimes when I think of a word or a name and I fixate on it, I don't remember if it's the right word or name. Somebody in the chat, tell me. I think it's double bolt. That adds it on their scorpions and their ballista elephants. Yeah. Well, Andy certainly has had enough. Look at this. This is not a small response. Our Aztec is housed. His army consists of these 2 monks. This castle, not going to last very long. Although luckily for them, no siege here from Andy. No siege from King Marv. All the Hufnitzas are up north. But Bulgarian... Oh, attack round, attack round. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Although it doesn't really need it with all these ballista elephants. Jerry finally continuing the infrastructure push here. Finally getting more upgrades. Garland Wars going up for our Aztec. He doesn't have a single infantry unit except for these pikemen. I guess that's one way to handle these Cavaliers, but there's enough organ guns here. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Do I see Imperial Camel Rider for the Viper? Yes, I do. Oh, we're getting all the awesome things are coming out in this game. But how do you deal with this many Hufnitzas? You maybe move your elephants forward. They are very clumped. Oh, Zestosi has to be careful here. I don't know why is Double ZX being so hesitant with these elephants? Ballistas can take a huge balls to the face and still stay standing. Now Trebs are being used to attack Hufnitzas. Okay, move forward. He overstepped. Oh, you can catch up. You move faster. What did I just hear? Who the hell just hit green? King Mar finally just hit Imperial. Annoying pikeman from Jerry. 0 kills. But look at this infrastructure that he's built for himself. 24, 34 Arbalests. Ethiopian foot archers, the fastest firing in the game. Double ZX not really using these elephants to the best of their capabilities. Whatever little incursion he tried to do here, I guess he decided against it. A lot of tink, tink, tink of the halberdiers fighting each other. Very low. Oh, man, look at all these dead elephants. The Dead Elephant Society here. I think he just needs to push in. This is still a lot of elephants. This is still 4,700 HP of elephants, and you can definitely wreck these Hufnitzas. Look how clumped they are. Sense something here. Anyway, let's take a look in the south. Our Ethiopian Aztec combo is back in earnest. 6 monks, 4 Trebs, 2 Eagle Warriors, backed by 42 Ethiopian Arbalests. Jerry needs to produce a lot more than this. Modri also getting the Elite Eagle Warrior upgrade. Green continuing his upgrades, although his, remember the Vietnamese with the Imperial Spearmen. So basically everyone on their team can now have Imperial Spearmen if they wanted to. Spearmen, for some reason, focusing down the halbs so these machine gunners can gun them down. Look how fast. Look at this. Redonkulously fast. Ballista elephants now 5,600 HP. Why is he so hesitant? Atlas, that's exactly what I'm saying. I think he's being a little bit too hesitant, too conservative with these ballista elephants. They can take a punch. They've got 7 pierce armor. And the Hufnitzas are all clumped. There we go. Finally chasing them down. He does move faster. It's 0.88 to 0.8. But for some reason, he keeps hesitating, turning around and taking more and more shots to the face. Oh no, freaking Andy, how the hell did you get into here? How the hell did he get into here? I don't see a path through the forest. This is bad news bears for Team West. Not only are they collapsing here in the north, now he's going to reach the trade. Luckily for them, these guys do not catch trade carts. Unfortunately, his Cavaliers are probably better suited defending the push here. And look at Jerry, expert god level construction over here out of him. More and more torsion engines. Torsion engines research for him. Let's see what siege of choice his are. Bombard cannons. Look, by the way, at the area of effect now, 0.9. But they need to find a way to deal with these annoying Cavaliers out of freaking Andy. Why is the Viper pinging over here? Maybe he wants a wall? He sees that there's an army headed towards him. Oh, so many Eagle Warriors with the +4 Garland Wars. Man, fully upgraded. And now Jerry is being ransacked. Get into your town centers. Okay. I mean, look, to be honest, this is probably the best they could have hoped for. That these Cavaliers engage into these town centers instead of attacking trade. Oh, will this get up in time? Definitely not. Oh, if they were Sicilian, they would, but no, they are not. Okay, castle's collapsing here to the north. What used to be 5,000 HP is now 2,000 HP. The Viper making such an amazing use of these. The Viper babysitting his units quite well in the games we watched today. 83 kills on this small band of 18 hand cannoneers. So the question is, who will collapse first? Red and gray to the north, or orange and green to the south? Because their trade is going to get hit by these Eagles right now. And Jerry, 25 Arbalest, 46 kills on them. Whereas Team West, their trade? Where is their trade, by the way? Man, they don't even have trade. Unless I'm missing something. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Who will collapse first? To the north or the south? The castle just disappeared off the map. The Viper adding in these heavy cavalry archers, adding in some Imperial camels, throwing everything that he can at his opponent. 53 army supply, 59 tied for number 1 on his team. The problem is no one's helping his team in the south here. Orange Cavaliers, how many kills on these guys? 32 kills. Jerry, put your villagers back in the town center. How the hell did these Cavaliers manage to get their way into this base? We'll never know. It looks like red is collapsing, but green is already collapsed. Red has no infrastructure anywhere, whereas green has already rebuilt his base, so it looks like bad news here for Team West. 101 kills. Wow. The Viper really holding on to these units. How many? 75. How many friendlies? Only 4 friendly fires. But again, they're collapsing here. Now their trade is going goodbye. Green is trying to clog up the way with a bunch of Imperial skirmishers, but Elite Eagles are going to have something to say about that unless they keep getting streamed in one at a time. Your Pierce Armor might be Teutonic Knight level, but if you're pushing them in one at a time against 42 units, you are not going to do well. What is happening here? Purple Tiefing the Stone. So now we've got a mad rush here by Jerry and by Modri to the south. They know there's a clock on their effort. They know that gray is about to get pushed into. Maybe purple should send some Eagle Warriors up here. But it looks like the Viper and Zestosi are going to take the northern perimeter. Red is being decimated here slowly. Not by a lot of heavy-hitting units. A few Gulams. Upgrades on them. Okay, good upgrades. A few halberdiers. But it looks like we're approaching the very much a terminal point in the game. The trade for Team East has ceased. At least in this part of the map. Let's see if they... Oh, the one game we see Caravanserai and the trade carts Look how fast they are in that radius. One time we see Caravanserai, we don't see them for that long. And Jerry's attacking houses with his Arbalest. Okay, it looks like Team West is going to collapse. They're not doing enough critical damage here to Orange's infrastructure, although Modri doing the best he can with 3 Trebs and Eagle Warriors. Jerry just, I don't know what the hell Jerry is doing. Not supporting the Eagles over here, but he's got a Bombard Cannon, 2 Bombard Cannons. Oh, he's attacking fishing traps? Come on. The problem is the 2 biggest army supplies for Team West, blue and purple, are down here. And the 2 biggest army supplies for the other team are up here. So you have the strongest attacking the weakest at both points, and now we've got some Khmer Hussars. Where are they going? Where are they going? Okay, getting rid of the halberdiers first. Just in time to take a bunch of bullets to the face by these Hindustani. Oh, sour, sour, sour. Yeah, not enough critical damage being done here by Jerry's team. These guys should not be allowed. Jerry's Arbalest should be here. Sniping this. Oh, you can't let this castle go up. That's just going to be so annoying. And look at teal streaming units. Look at purple streaming units. Modri, every last ounce of gold that he has being pulled into Eagle Warriors. Did get the convert on an Imperial Skirmisher? That's hilarious. Many kills on these guys now. 88, knocked down to only 17. Trying to click the 73 now with only 8 friendly fires. Red brings out a few onagers. Terrible, terrible shots here by Kylar. Absolutely, absolutely terrible. Now he's got to run away from these Cav Archers of the Viper. Okay, but now they're pushing in here. Unfortunately, this castle looks like it did end up going up. Oh man, where are the Trebs for Modri? 4 of them. Where are they? I'm hitting the space bar on my computer. Oh, there they are. 2 of them here. So this castle is going to get shelled at. But it looks like Orange can just send a few villagers to attack it. There's nothing here left to defend except for a few Eagles. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So now freaking Andy did the best thing he possibly could do, which is build a castle here, distract Modri, pull Modri back with a small group of skirmishers, and now he's going to be able to stabilize over here, or so he hopes, I guess. No war wagon, no Hussite wagons coming out of this guy. Oh man, the map is just absolutely on fire, but Red's base ransacked, Gray's base ransacked. I mean, army supply is identical. 191 apiece. Villager count, literally 10 to 20 villagers apart, depending on when your eyes go up to the top of the screen to look. He knows it's desperate times. He has to get damage done here. But the Eagles are running into castles. Gunpowder, the bane of an Eagle's existence here. Look at the Viper. How many freaking trade cards? 51. And now it looks like Orange is finally going to get taken care of, but 1 Eagle should be able to wreck this entire force of skirmishers. Can Team West hold on long enough? Can Team East push in quick enough? We'll see what the hell happens here. What an absolute bonkers game. Modri finally make it up to the top, but right as he reaches these Hindustani hand cannoneers, man, it's so annoying. I really wanted to see. I love Caravanserai as a concept. Modri, though, 70 elite Eagle Warriors with Garland Wars. Let's see it. The Vietnamese don't stand a chance here. Man, they are running through these Imperial skirmishers like they're made out of butter. Look at how quickly they melt. Plus, they're not slow. They can catch up to these Cav Archers. The only thing he needs to be careful of is throwing them into castle zones. Is Gray rebuilding? Oh my god! What a baller move out of Double ZX. No more reinforcements for you, he says. Whatever army you have here is the army you're gonna live or die with. But they've hit the trade route. 33 gold, absolutely terrible. Modri needs to pivot north right now if he can. Wow, what a brilliant move here out of our Khmer. And now the Viper is trying to bust in with that one armored elephant, now a siege elephant that he's had the entire game, but Modri says, nah, I'm not going to give you a chance. Zastosi 500 stone will be able to repair that for all the livelong days. Jerry reinforcing as best he can here with these, probably, yeah, 2 area of effect range onagers, man. And now the castle is up, not a single siege unit anywhere in sight to the north. To the south. Okay, never mind. Maybe a bombard cannon. Wow. Okay, red needs to do a desperation move. He needs to move forward here. Okay, for now he's retreating backwards. Is Team West going to do this? That is incredible. If they can. 37 arbalests, 17 halberdiers, 4 torsion engine siege onagers. This castle looks like it's going to go down. Zastosi is out of stone. Zastosi's castles are done. What is Andy building? He's building light cav. Okay, so Andy has collapsed. It looks like Teal is collapsing as well, although still has all these Hufnitzes. Wow. Oh, missing the attack rounds. Red not falling for the bait. What is red building, by the way? Two-handed swordsman, where are you? Still no Bilbo Baggins. Okay, should be able to do a decent dent into these halberdiers. If not, outright kill them all. No, HP is starting to go down a little bit too much. But look at this. They busted their way into Teal. They found Gray's base, but Gray, 51 cav archers. Eagles are going to pick away at this. Unfortunately, again, Modri sending them in one at a time. But does he give a shit? He's got 74. Trebs shelling away at the castle. And now the Viper is here with a last-ditch effort. I think this might have... they might have actually held this. Oh, not paying attention. Busted through. Ballista elephants on the menu yet again. In come the halberdiers to try to get this... siege elephants. Oh, beautiful movement here. Beautiful movement. Andy's town center now taking fire. How many freaking Fatorias for him? 4 Fatorias. They need to demolish it. If they demolish this, it would be GG, I think. Andy would not be able to afford these Cavaliers right now. He's got 13 Cavaliers. He's going to absolutely wreck the reinforcements coming out of blue here. Jerry has built a bit of infrastructure, but not too much. What an absolute bonkers game. What an... I mean, I say that a lot. Okay, Phoenix is starting to fall. Look at the Deke movement here. Oh, and now we've got a battle of APM. Okay. Somebody on Team West needs to muster up a few cavalry units, and they will swarm over this. Oh, the Viper sees it. Okay, does tickle away a little bit of the HP, but somebody... Oh, wow. I was not expecting that, but I think, again, freaking Andy, for what, the millionth time, they leave behind too much critical infrastructure. I get that the clock was ticking. I get that you need to get as much damage done as possible. Oh, looks like there was a big shit show happening here. So let's see what we've got here. 29 eagles. Oh, that's not an army. Yeah, they're gonna get gunned down. Yeah, they left freaking Andy a little bit too whole. Let's put it like that. One cocky trade card. Where are you going? Yeah. Viper pinging here. Why? In any event, doesn't matter. Like I said, 17 Cavaliers out of our Portuguese. Where are they, by the way? They're basically everywhere. This is what happens when you leave Feitoria standing. 4 Feitorias. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. I mean, this... If they could have gotten rid of this... I mean, obviously Aztecs can't contribute light cav or Hussars. Bulgarians can contribute a little bit. Khmer definitely could. How much food did our Khmer have? 502. Modri could have sent them 2,400 food, built 30 Hussars, and just absolutely wrecked this. But in any event, let's take a look at the kill count on this game. Also not that high. 11, 15, 2,000, 23, 33, about 4,000 if I had to do a rough estimate. Also trade not that great. Yeah, Modri no trade. Freaking Andy no trade. Zastosi no trade. Wow. Again, the team that loses is the one that left behind all the infrastructure. That being said, I mean, Team East also left behind a bunch of infrastructure. Not that Kylar was building anything out of this. 48 villagers only. Wow. What an absolute fun game. Yeah, exactly. We saw Jerry's fighting spirit here on full display. The problem is he was starting to, like I said, oh, there they are. I suspected this would happen. Freaking Andy was just decimating the reinforcements. Anything that Jerry was sending, which, by the way, was a bunch of trash units, skirmishers. Although against, against 67 Vietnamese heavy cav archers, and the Viper, of course, sending a contingent, 26 hand cannoneers. Yeah, I guess elite skirmisher is not a bad move here. But both players, I don't think, realized that their reinforcements were absolutely being sniped here. Anything that makes it by this small contingent of cavalry immediately faces Imperial skirmishers. So they just left Andy way too strong here. 4 Feitorias is just, I mean, ridiculous. That's a lot of resources. So yeah. What an absolute crazy, typical one side pushing in one way, one side pushing in the other way game that we landed on. Zastosi and the Viper, just that combo of heavy hitting units winning the day. I think the Khmer made a huge mistake here, not pushing in with the ballista elephants, as we mentioned. But overall, thank you so much, everyone who joined. If you're new to the channel, yeah, game over. If you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, feel free to subscribe, hit that like button. If you didn't like what you saw, still be a pal, be a nice person, hit that like button and subscribe. And yeah, more fun tomorrow. I think we'll stick to Rage Forest for now, although I have a bunch of fun deathmatch games. Where are they? Yeah, we've got a bunch of fun deathmatch games with a bunch of the top players. And a lot of good civs as well. But I think we'll be doing Rage Forest tomorrow as well. I'm going to try to find more Jerry games. Actually, I think I may have... Yeah, I think I have another Jerry game, which I mentioned last time, where he plays the Celts. With Cito and Jordan, Margugu, ACCM, Ganji. Yeah, we'll save this one for tomorrow. Give us something to look forward to. In any event, thank you to all who joined. Thank you to all who participated, commented, helped make these 3 hours. Oh my goodness, 3 hours pass by in the blink of an eye. As always. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great night. Again, thank you so much. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a good night, everyone.